Hello and welcome back to the Metro Grid. My name is Andre. How's it going? Welcome. It is the 21st of February and I am rushing to pull my shit. Oh, no, we're good. Pull my shit together for this one. Everything is wrong. The lights are wrong. What? Yeah. Is that better? Man, I need a haircut, huh? How's everyone doing? Cody, Kyle, how's it going? I haven't played Netrunner since Magnum Opus. I missed the game. Oh, well, yeah, it's still a good time. It's actually a really exciting time right now. A lot of cool stuff happening. Do we have more cards spoiled today? Did that happen? Because that's been happening all week so far. No, quiet day today, right? Quiet day today. How's everyone doing? My name is Andre. Good evening, Brick. How's it going? We got some Netrunner today to do. I've spent so far this evening trying to build. I basically bought parts for a computer, a nice desktop for my living room, so I can watch things on it and play games on it and do what I will. And I've been building it ever since I got home from work, and it is not finished yet. And I haven't had dinner just yet because that kind of just got in the way, and I prioritized my stuff real weird. Yo, Maddie, how's it going? Welcome. So I'm worried because the beer we have is like 8% and it's gonna kill me. I think that's the biggest fear I have. Otherwise, we got a store championship coming up on Saturday. The first Nice store championship kit. It's out of Laval at BD Cosmos. I'm gonna be there. Got a lot of people coming there. And we gotta figure out what to play because nobody knows. And this is always kind of like a testing ground for. I assume some people from my meta maybe watch this and be like, okay, what's Andre playing? And not that they need to like scout me, but kind of like what's good, because I don't know if anyone knows what's really good. We haven't had an event since the change of the most wanted list, which mind you wasn't the biggest change, but still did disrupt what probably was the most competitive decks. So gotta worry about that. So that's gonna be fun. No matter what, we start at the same place every day, every week, every stream, which is the Netrunner DB deck list of the week. And let me tell you, this one is it's an urban renewal deck. Oh, excuse me. Urban Renewal and a Cybernex Division deck. So Urban Renewal is a card I've gone on to say a couple times I really don't like this one. This one just hopes that your opponent can't get in, because if they can't get in, they die. And that's your game plan. Kill them. And Urban Renewal specifically does 4 damage, but we're playing Cybernex Division. An idea is actually probably the only idea that has a downside for the core playing it itself. This is both players, not only one, and that's actually a really big issue. And then if you combo that with the current enforced curfew, they'll have a hand size of 3 as long as you play it the turn before. They have no way to deal with hand size or prevent damage, and then they die, which is ideally the dream. Now this deck actually did pretty well at a tournament somewhere, I think in Germany. Came to 3rd place at DomeCon. I believe DomeCon is in Germany. I'm not very sure about it. And honestly, for me, it doesn't make that much sense. I don't understand it. I strictly don't. This is the Ice Suite, and the Ice Suite is interesting. The idea is you have to protect an Urban Renewal for like what turns to be 3 turns, right? And we have 2 defensive upgrades. Okay, so that's something. We don't have Jinja. We have Violet level clearance, which is in the game still. Yeah, it's a restricted card. But like, I just don't understand how we protect this thing because all the ice can be clicked through. So I don't get it. Vanilla's not very strong. This will be on the table for 3 turns. Do you rush it out early? Architect doesn't prevent it. I guess it brings another one back, but like basically I don't understand it, but we're gonna try it out. 3 archive memories, I think, just to spam Urban Renewals over and over again. They do play at 1 restore. I think maybe those are backwards. I don't know what else your archive memories for besides like assets. There's a chance that enforced curfew is that important, and there's really no tricks to this. That's a big part about this deck. Is that if you know what it's doing, all you have to do is like install your breakers, click for credits. They literally have very little way to actually try and score. The idea, I guess, what they want to do is they want to spend all your money on an Ash Trace and then like next turn jam another one, and then hopefully in 6 turns you can't get out. But as long as you can break like 2 pieces of ice, considering you can click through half of these, like you're probably fine. I don't get it. I guess we're gonna try it out though. And man, Urban Renewal is a card where it's not like I'm gonna win, it's like I hope you lose, which always puts me in the sour spot. Shang, how's it going? Were the Nisei spoilers mentioned? No, we're going to talk about them at the break. Basically, after this deck, we're going to talk about them because there's a lot of cool stuff. And Urban Biotech is definitely something else other people have played. It works when your turn begins. Yeah, it works just the same largely, right? But Cybernex Division kind of has a drawback. It does have a thinner deck, but it also doesn't have any economy. Like, look at all this, and we have, like, what? 3 econ cards? Maybe Violet level clearance is an econ card. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. You die turn 5, you don't have time to fetch your breakers. Maydown, how's it going? That's true, but like Architect you can go through, Fairchilds you can go through, so like Eli can go through. So there's only one hard to run, and the run it's vanilla. So I don't see how you're possibly gonna die turn 5. If they have 2 Fairchilds, they need to res this. That's 13 credits plus Urban Renewal. Maybe you just pound on Centrals. Like they have no way to, I don't know. This doesn't make a lot of sense to me. I guess we're gonna figure it out though. How you doing? Thanks for jumping by the way. Sorry, I'm a bit salty about this one. And with all this draw, like, what do we do with our agendas? I don't know. Ransom, how's it going? I've seen this deck around, haven't lost to it. Yeah, me neither. I don't think I have, but that doesn't mean too much. I think if you know specifically what you have to do, which is like they have no way to score agendas besides 2 MCA austerities, just have money. Their Ice Suite isn't very good. I don't know. This also seems like the sort of deck that wants Gatekeeper, considering we're not very good at scoring our agendas. And it's really good on the turn that they contest the Urban Renewal, which is generally like the last turn. So that's kind of cool, right? You know what's better econ than EBC pop-up window? EBC is not econ though. EBC is largely to find your Urban Renewals. Like it's the tutoring card. So yeah, how's it going, Jim? Also, Rob, how you doing? Didn't say hi. Yeah, we'll give it a shot for sure. I guess we have to. But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand it. It did really well this tournament though. So like I can't talk shit about that, I guess. It's just maybe not my thing. Cybernetics. Cyber Bureau. Cool. Oh, since when has that been there? Can you play the 3v1 up here? Oh, how's everyone doing, by the way? I haven't had dinner yet, and we're gonna drink a pretty big beer, so it's gonna get loose up here. Who wants to talk politics? I'll fucking do it. You have to. Yeah, no, I'm not. Like, it's actually really cool. It's a very important thing for the game if you want to get better at the game, to like play many different things, even things that aren't your style or things you don't like. So, you know, good for us. Today we're drinking Tante Tricotante, which I honestly don't know what that means. I think tricoter is to knit, which would make sense considering it's a triple ale. It's from Lac Saint Jean. And that's all we got on this one. So good luck, guys. So that's not the right way. Happy Friday! Thursday! Giles, how's it going? Happy Friday to you as well. Just eat on stream? Yeah, that's a thing that, like, I don't know, I don't love doing. I don't even know what I need to eat. Like, I need to prepare something. I'm not really a big snack dude. Like, I just don't have anything that doesn't... I'm out of bread, which is probably the only thing I'd have that doesn't require building something. Cheers. I heard Butts resigned. I don't know what that means. It feels like you're trying to... I'm walking into something by saying, like, what Butts? Or... Did you mean to write Butts? Boggs, maybe? It's probably someone's fetish. Yeah, ASMR is cool. I don't know. Generally, this is like a thing. I guess I have to mute while I eat, but like getting real close to the microphone while eating. Oh, that would not do well for me. We got 16 games online. That's not too bad at all. I'm just gonna idle here for a minute. Yeah, for those who don't know, Nisei dropped. They're basically starting their spoilers for the upcoming cycles-ish. Sort of cycles. They're like 65 card blocks. What we've seen so far, 5 cards, and they're actually pretty great. It's real Canadian politics. I don't know who Canadian politics Butts is. Hey, Rob. All right, Val. And this is a very bad hand. I don't think that's a surprise to anyone. This hand's not good. That's a bit better. So we're going to mulligan it. So Valencia has bad pup, good at running. I'm taking pity on the stream. Hey, cheers. Let's get the MPE BS out of the way. Yeah, negative play experience. Reggie retired. Yeah, I saw Reggie retired today. Cheers, you two. Dumbrick says Crim looks so good. I think all of them look pretty great. So this opening hand is pretty bad. We're going to discard down to 4 cards. Which, like, I think we lose. So we have to discard down to 4 cards, which is a problem because we're holding a lot of agendas. And this deck has, I don't think, any way to bury these and, like, no good way to score them. Like, again, all our ice can be clicked through, and we don't have any NGO fronts. So there's literally no reason to not run on an install advance card. Of course, Rob knows that. Rob is in chat. I think we have to draw for an ice hedge fund and throw one of these out. Well, that's going to go bad for us. They can hit us with mining accident turn 1, but we might just go and lose a lot. Knitting aunt, tante tricotant. That makes a lot of sense. Install AA. Cody, how's it going? I probably would do that, but Rob knows the deck list that we're playing, and so if Rob sees that, the best one maybe like even if they steal this though, at least we get money. But yeah, install double advance is probably best. I'm playing like Rob knows what's up, which maybe we don't need to do. Pressing that might be wrong too. I think we actually go on HQ. Cool thing about this is technically distracting, but this is also not lethal. We're gonna be at 4 cards. Oh, I don't. Yeah, I think install advance events would be way better here. Maybe Rob didn't get on. The only play, I think so. Yeah, maybe that is straightly wrong. Because even if they steal the SSL, it's not that bad. All right, they're going for it. This is gonna get some clicks out of it. They're gonna trash it for again 3 credits here. They probably just pay 1 credit, take 1 bad pub. But again, like so much of the sites can be trashed, or like click through. Oh, we gotta do that. Oh wait, wait, hold on. We can use this. I don't want to, honestly. They can trash it. Excuse me. Oh, they did manually. Not bad. Crim looks good in the card spoiled so far. I think all of them, yeah. I think all of them look really good. So install advance honestly would be not the worst. The thing is, like, if they score this, it's really bad for us. So I think we just install Ash. Credit. Next turn. If they steal it, it's not bad. The Ash trace is probably a bit much for them right now, let alone clicking through it. We could have probably doubled there. Inject. Hitting the mining accident, which they're probably going to dirty laundry into it right now, so we can't stop it. I'm not going to pay 5 credits. They'll have a bad pub all game. No, we really can't afford to go down to 0. MK Ultra in the bin. We do have... I don't understand how this is in... Why are you playing this in Cybernetics Division? Like, we have the tiniest hand size, and we want to play the biggest draw card in the game. Now our Ash is crap. I think we're fucked. I don't know. I don't have a play. Cybernetics for Val is a rough match to maintain interest, but I believe you're powered to entertain. Hey, how's it going, Jelly? I don't know about that. I feel pretty negative about this archetype. Like, we just don't have money again. The only money in our deck is 2 more hedge funds unless we want to play this. Yeah, fuck it. Yikes. Okay, let's go. Draw 4 cards, throw out 4 cards. Or 3 cards, I guess. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. That's not the other one. I'm thinking Ultraviolet, which no longer exists. This is Violet, so that's a terminal. It did. So this is a terminal, so we wasted 2 clicks there. Would we have done something different? I don't think we wanted to play any of the cards in our hand. No, so that's fine. It's terminal, bud. Yeah, figured it out. Just IAA and everything until you lose. You may immediately out a win. I took 2. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like Rob knows our deck doesn't have NGO in it, so like I'm assuming Rob would just like play that and run. I don't know. Consulting archive memory renewal. Yeah, that's really expensive though, because you have to res it too. Consulting archive memories renewal. Oh yeah, but that's not play. We have nowhere to jam it. Like we could jam it on top of the Ash, but then we trash the agenda. Did we lose the agenda though? I don't know why they're not running HQ here. They have a DDoS, MK Ultra. Oh, we have Maryland for money. Excuse me. No, you can have a billion bad pub. We don't have money. DDoS is an issue. It's career fade down as well. I guess we do install advance. We just double advance here. Do we want to play the curfew? No, there's a chance they'll turn it off immediately. Otherwise, we're throwing something out though. I guess we want the credit. I think we will throw something out. I think the MC austerity is unlikely to be good. It's probably the best thing we have though. Ash, how's it going? Welcome. I don't know why they're running R&D. Like, we just drew 4. Like, I think you run HQ here. Oh, they're apocalypsing us. Oh, they're apocalypsing us. Well, they steal the Kawa, they can't apocalypse. Yeah, this is 100% an apocalypse deck. MCA is good against Fairchild 3. It is. It's also really good against Apocalypse, which I realize is now their deck. And that's a really big deal. Trash all the good cards. So they're stealing it, so we're not getting Apocalypse. So we live another day. So we'll keep the vanilla in hand. Yeah, Austerity's insane against Apocalypse. They honestly like have no way to deal with it. They have to trash it to buy you a couple turns. All right, 1 and 4 here. Finds a vanilla. Now they do have the DDoS on the table, which they want to use. Just checking archives, nothing of value. We could go ahead for the restore. Restore turns out the Apocalypse and it pulls them into the Ash. Fairchild 3 is not going to do anything because they're just going to go ahead and DDoS it. So like icing Centrals doesn't matter that much. So we got to figure out what our play is. I think it actually is restore for Austerity because they have to deal with it. I think we restore Austerity and then vanilla. Now they have a way to break through this, but it means if they use their DDoS on this, it's fine for us because then we can start icing up R&D or central servers in general. So now with only 3 clicks, they're going for the stim hack. So I don't want to res the vanilla because then they can just install it for free. Here they can't install anything, so all the money gets lost. The Ash is garbage, so we're just not going to res it. They didn't use a DDoS, which is pretty cool. But they couldn't get through every single piece of ice. Actually, no, there's no... That's the thing is we have no hard end the runs. Oh, they fucked up a bit. That's okay. They only have 1 click. This is a 2.0. That's fine, though. They can just let it fire. So they're going to take a brain damage. I did that in the wrong order, but... Yeah. I should have hit this first. That's okay. They're going to break it for free. Take the brain damage no matter what. So like if this deck had an Enigma, be better, but again the amount of end the runs in this deck is super low, and I'm not gonna res this because they just beat the trace and trash it for free because they have 8 more credits to use on this run. Got it. Hit the Apocalypse though, which is pretty sweet. And we no longer have a server as well. Fuck. Install advanced events here is technically a play, but if they have another Apocalypse in hand, which we might hit the only Apocalypse, they still have 33 cards in their deck, might be okay. Also, the really big thing about this deck is like it doesn't have a really good strategy how to win the game, like how to score to 7, because it only has 3-pointers, right? So we have to score 9 points of agendas to win. Yeah, we're just getting Apocalypse here. It looks like they have a second one. Terrence, what's up? Oh, fuck. Okay, that's a good game. Unless they click through this. So we can't res that they DDoSed it. Oh, no, nice. Oh, okay, what? They clicked through that. That's safe. They don't win anymore. I don't understand why they apoc there. They only had 3 clicks because of the Austerity. So they can't steal this because it is the Akawa, and they just double click through this instead of like paying 4 credits. So we got to keep the agenda. Now we actually have money. So that's a big thing, is like we have no 1-pointers. It's still really hard to close the game out because they have to score another one. Best deck ever. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Tokes, how's it going? Yeah, Terrence, that's the thing. Austerity is so fucking good against Apocalypse deck. It's insane. So we use their DDoS. They're 1 Apocalypse out. They're not drawing. And there's only 2 agendas in the deck, and we don't have fast track. I guess we do have our draw cards that I've already been upset about. Curfew does nothing with 2 hand size. You need to find slots for sleepers. Yeah, this is not our deck though. This deck doesn't have largely doesn't know how to score out. Like I think we do archive memories for unfortunately for urban renewal. Like I think that's our play here. And like just keep the pressure on. There's only 2 more agendas and 22 cards, so like we can maybe grind them out. Jester, how's it going? Okay, they have the stim hack, which is really important for the remote, but now mind you their hand size is 2. They do have the gamble though. I think they just run this. Oh, they don't even. I guess they wait for us to res it. So their hand is exactly stim hack and an unknown card. Fairchild on a remote. Yeah, probably actually. That might have been right because there's only 2 and 22 cards, which is something like I just said. Oh, there's only one to res. No, Architect you definitely want on central servers. It's pretty great because it can't be apocalypsed. Eli is another 3 credits, which is pretty good. We could just make super server here, which probably isn't wrong. The thing is, as soon as we go super server here, they go for apocalypse on the centros, which is obviously pretty bad for us. If this fires, we get Ash. Howie, how's it going? Yeah, maybe Fairchild Remote is actually correct. I'm just pretty sure they're going to find a DDoS or something. And again, Apocalypse is an issue. At least we have 2 ice here. And if they have to click through this, which they probably do, considering it's still pretty expensive. If they're apocalypsing though, the trash and install card doesn't matter that much. Oh, Wanton. Okay, cool. So we lose our curfews. They don't matter. Their hand size is 2 anymore, so that's actually pretty ideal. It's a spicy play. So they still have a stim hack in hand. Oh my god, we had the Ash. I think we win. I think we win just because we top decked the one other Ash. If we did top deck any other card, we're fucked. Because we top decked the Ash, I don't even know if we pre-res this thing. Oh, they're going for the Apocalypse. Fuck. Shit. Did I miss the new card spoilers? No. That'll be after we play 1 or 2 games of this. I think we're fucked. I think they drew the Apocalypse. Unless this is like, I guess we have to res this anyway. 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's going to leave us at 5, which is enough to res. Technically, yeah, this sucks. If they double click through this, we know. Okay, so it looks like we're still getting apocalypsed. It depends on this. So they have 11 credits. So this is 3. I think they might not be able. Stemhack might hit apocalypse, you're right. That's the best case here we have. But I think they're too, yeah, they have too little money now to apocalypse us. That doesn't do enough. Yeah, that's short. They're short credits because they have to boost this one twice. They have to boost this one twice. Hope it doesn't damage out. Yeah, it's pretty likely. Stick damage. How's it going, Wood? We can hit it. Problem is like now this remote kind of sucks because their bad pub is good against Ash, but they still also need credits to trash this. All right, so they're gone through. Which fires? So 1 fires. Fire trash. Okay, cool. So now they are gonna trash one of their install cards. It doesn't matter. But they have 1 credit short of hitting Apocalypse now, so we're actually pretty good. They could hit again. It's 2 and 19 to win the game here off the top of R&D. Boom! Got him. Not that it matters. They're 1 credit short, unless they also have a dirty laundry, and then they do like dirty laundry. But if we hit the dirty laundry, they would still be fucked. Because this is a 3 credit card, and they're at 2, and they still need to make 2 runs. I don't think there's any way to do it now. I think they're going to die. I think we might have turned this game around. I always feel I'm playing the game wrong when I get to 6, 7 points and no breakers installed. No, you're doing it good. You're doing it good. Rob's taking a think here. Knows the top card R&D. Knows archives. Knows HQ. There's literally no more cards he can access without multi. Can he run the remote? Honestly, yes. He probably can. No, the Ash is actually going to get him. I think the Ash is going to get him. Let alone the trash cost on this thing. I think we're fine unless he has the 3rd stim hack for the remote, which would put him at 0 hand size, and then curfew will kill him if we can get a curfew back up, which would be awesome too. Top decking Ash? Fuck, damn, we're so good at this game. Again, I think this list only has 2 Ashes. Oh, we're so good at this game. 2 Ashes. Lots of kids is around HQ. Come HQ, I'll show you what I got. And also, mind you, like, we needed 18 free credits for this deck to, like, barely 8 res 3 ice. Like, that's crazy. We got 18 credits for free. And we still can't do it. Fuck this guy. Are you serious? I've had worse into the last stim hack. I just don't know what we res. If we res Architect, we can't res Ash. We can kill with Curfew. My dreams fell apart. This sucks. They're at 0 hand size though. We have a chance. Maybe we res. Actually, 100% should res the vanilla. It cost them 1 and us nothing. Oh, fuck. Nothing to see there. Dreams and early MP. We don't have it, but we do have Curfew. We have 1 more Curfew. They have just enough? Are you kidding me? They have just enough? I didn't res the vanilla and it fucked us? I did not res the vanilla for some fucking reason. Oh wait, no, we're good. This has been tense for me as well. I like that to be clear. We hit the 3rd apocalypse. I don't know. It's been a long day. Look. Oh no. Got 2 apocs on brain damage. Damn, I'm good. Okay, now we're gonna hit the start turn. Oh fuck. We worked for that. I was wrong about this matchup not keeping things interesting. We did it! Yes! Yo, legit. Yeah, Rob, I think GG. I opened with 9 points in hand, ended with 12. I think you could have had it. After I drew 4, you didn't run HQ, which was wild. Got him. 0, how's it going? Okay. Yeah, 100%. They could have just ran HQ 3 times at the beginning of the one. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, they tunneled a bit on R&D. I think it's really important to point out how good we are at drawing Ash. We're really good at drawing Ash. And this card would have been lethal if they ended at 0 hand size, but we did flatline them. So that's see in chat. Thanks for the game, eh? How's it going? Phenomenal! Holy shit! How's it going? Apathy as well. We've killed them. We've done 4 brain damage and then they died, which is all that's important. We're gonna do 1 more of this. I did not eat for a while, and now we're drinking what is an 8% beer because you can do that. So, it's gonna be loose tonight. That was a hilarious game, Rob. That was really funny. I highly recommend to maybe watch that one over because in that last turn, I think I had won and lost the game maybe 2 or 3 different times. We're drinking a thing called Tante Tricotante from Brasserie du Lac Saint-Jean. It's been okay. Yeah, it was a mess. Okay, this is also an issue because we can't keep them out of HQ, let alone central servers. Now again, this deck runs a very small amount of ice, and that's generally how you beat Liza's, have a lot of ice. And we're sitting at a comfortable 11, which isn't great. Now this hand is honestly, like, thanks you too, is not... Windows, chill. Is not great. Ideally, we'd want 3 ice and then somehow the money to res them, which we obviously don't have. Embezzle is really rough. These archive memories are dead. The blue level clearance is like kind of attractive. That's really good. Top deck a hedge fund? That's fine too. Fuck off. Got him. All right. So if you don't know, Liza has a 50 card deck. There's a lot of different Liza decks, I think. Ooh, what is this one? Vanilla? I think we'll actually res vanilla. Now, classically, for criminal, you would not res an ice unless the run is meaningful. But this keeps them out, and I think 2 cards is meaningful. So we're going to go ahead and... But now they know what they need to, like, diversion of funds or embezzle us or whatever. Garbage. So that's an issue. But at least it slows them down. They did respect 3 clicks left if they hit the FC6 or FC3, but we didn't have the 6 credits, so not important. Yeah, you see? Whoa, that's not great. Throwing out the gauntlet, so the amount of ice we res on HQ is going to quickly be an issue. That's great. Fairchild 3, basically we're going to give them this SSL, but I think we need to give them this SSL because we honestly don't have money. All right. If we res this Architect, the Fairchild 3 no longer holds out, but at least the Architect fires, which is generally a good thing. Just kidding. FC3, we could install that for free. Nothing from Archives or HQ we want installed. So this Architect also, I don't understand why we have 3 Architect in this deck. The Urban Renewal is like okay. I don't think they're playing Bank Job. They generally want to focus on central servers. It's a free Dirty Laundry target, but it's not like the vanilla when we're on 2 credits is that much worse. Now that Violet Level Clearance is going to be a bit clumsy. We have an FC3 coming up next. Yeah, this might not be right. Maybe just another ice is fine. If they're new at MWL or old, I honestly don't know. I don't want to install this because then Gauntlet gets too good. I have no idea. We'll find out. I don't think the date. I think actually the new MWL is like this weekend. I think it's like the 22nd. I'm not sure. Does anyone know in chat technically when Nisei's new MWL is like legally enforced by the MWL police? Amakua. Falsified calling asset. They got that one Amakua token. So we got to keep them out of centrals. We have no way to purge besides like actually purging. We don't even have Jeeves. So this Urban Renewal is going to be a bit scary. But it's going to be hard for us to ice this one up. Let alone have money. Diversion of funds is going to keep us so far out of the game if they land it. I think it's enforced on JNet. Oh, cool. Clicking 6 credits, so I think we just iced this up. We didn't res it, actually. That was probably a mistake. But they're going to come HQ next turn, so maybe actually keeping these cards in hand is pretty good. Now, this actually gives them a free target for Amakua, which is kind of annoying, so that's an issue. So we're going to keep the 4. I think resing this is more of a priority, because if we don't res it, they can just run, bounce, run, bounce, run, bounce, and get the turtle up to 4. I saw the unicorn in crowdfunding. Okay. I think the agenda is meant to be stolen. No, this one I'm actually fine. If they steal this one, it's fine. You're totally right. Like, we need 8, 9 credits. Because the deck, the econ in this deck is nonsense. We'll res the next turn. Deuce is wild. Get that choice there. They're going to gain the credits. They're up at 7. They're going to expose the Fairchild 3 on HQ. So now they're no longer scared to run. So they're coming HQ this turn for sure. It's going to cost them 1 credit. They'll draw 2 cards, get an Amakua counter. Or probably not, actually. They'll probably steal an agenda. And then we'll get another 3 credits at the top of our turn. Now that's, like, again, the issue with this deck. All the shit can be clicked through. Like this one. Can be clicked through. So how are we going to protect our Urban? Is it just taxing enough in the mid to late game you kill them? I think so. I think that's more of the idea. So I'm going to click, probably pay 2. So this ice is like Eli plus. Glad we didn't res it, just as good. And we're sitting comfortably at 0 with a Violet Level Clearance in hand. So we have literally no plays but click for 3. That's what the write-up says? Okay. So we have to like grind them out. Tax them through our ice. I just don't know how we don't lose on centrals before that time. Because like we have no way of scoring really. Gain 3 credit. Purging here doesn't really matter that much, but there's not much we can do besides click for credits. We drew our second agenda, which is an issue. I think the next card coming up is a hedge fund, so we want to get ready for that. If we click for 3, we can res the Fairchild 3. I just don't know any world where we play this, but I think we need to. I do think it's our worst card, though, and they're likely to run archives. If they click through the FC3, though, it's impossible to steal this one, which is kind of cool. Here we go. We're going to go down to 0 again. They can triple click through this. Emergency shutdown isn't possible after that point. But if they triple click through this, this is safe. We go down to 0, so the hedge fund is bad, but at least we'll have that up, I guess. Oh boy, the deck of the week. How's it going, Unstoppable? It's okay. This deck. I can get up 20 minutes later for work tomorrow, and naturally I stayed up 3 hours later to celebrate. Well, that's how it works out. Is that just for tomorrow, or is something changed in general? Oh, they access FC3. Shouldn't they access... Oh, they didn't play Gauntlet. They threw it out. Excuse me. I assumed it was on the table for some reason. Again, we don't really have a play. This card is probably okay. I think we can just click for 2, play this. If we click for 3, we can res the Eli, which is actually pretty good. But now I think they're going to be running Architect anyway, so it doesn't matter that much. So I think we're just going to click for 3 and throw this one out. It's not unlikely that we lose an agenda soon. How's it going, Unstoppable? How's your week been? Rogue trading coming down. This is something we actually want to trash. If we do trash this, though, we can't do credit hedge fund. So let's see what we draw. And there's the Gauntlet. So we definitely want to trash this. They're down to... Fuck. God damn it. Yeah, click for 3 also opens hedge fund for sure, but we definitely want to trash this. They have no money. There's no way I'm not trashing this. But this is garbage. Like, this is really bad. If we click for 2 more, we can hedge fund next turn, which is like kind of cool. Sometimes start at 9, at 11. Okay. That's cool. Mixes it up, I guess. I don't know what we do here. We have no way to score. Like, we need 2 turns and 5 credits to score these. And a remote. There's actually a chance there's like, look, one that looks like a desperation at NGO. So I think we definitely click for 2 and throw something out. I think we throw out an agenda. I think it's this one. That sucks. Is that a 2 or a 3 on remote? It's a 2. Yeah, these do all look pretty similar. I guess they're all League Arts, though. They're going to steal agenda, so you start with 3 cards next turn. Yeah, if they steal this one, yeah. Maybe we keep that one because it's actually protected by the FC3. Like, I want them to steal this one, though. And you're going to see 3 cards here, so they're probably going to clean up. And the SSL. Liza. Fairchild 3. SSL, okay, we're going to start with 6. And Ikawa, which is safe. They need either both a click, and 2 credits. So that one's going to stay in our hand. We'll take the money, thank you. This doesn't really give us anything. I think actually can go Purge here, but it doesn't really matter because they both have a vanilla and a Crowder and an Amakua. And this goes for like archive memories. I think we actually have to build a remote. I gotta draw once, put this on the remote, and then hedge fund. I don't want to lose that. And the next turn we purge because we have 3 cards in hand, so we'll have 4, and then we can purge without throwing something out. I think they might want to run an R&D, but I don't know where their money is. Like, I'm excusing. I'm expecting at this point like a hot pursuit or something spicy. But here, paying 2 credits, I guess they do get the card draw. Seems like a lot. Oh, they gambled. Okay. Trashing the Violet level clearance doesn't give him an Amakua counter, and I think we just go ahead and purge here. Yeah, that looks like a hot purge. So now this is the only server they can get through. They can click through the Eli to 1.0, which isn't doing enough to protect the Kawa that's in there. But we're going to be on 15 credits. We really do need to feed them SSLs. Man, 9 credits is a lot for this deck. Hopefully they bite the Executive Bootcamp. Problem with Falsified is we actually probably res the Executive Bootcamp. I think it's better for us than having them falsified it. What's the Consulting in the deck for? The Consulting is in the deck for either Restore, Archive Memories, or just to play your current. Because getting them down to 3 hand size means that the Bootcamp, or the other thing is lethal, excuse me. Oh, okay, we 100% trash that. Oh, they're at 17? Oh, that's actually really good. I think in theory we pre-res both of these. But now they have the guess. I should have installed the upgrade first. Generally everyone installs the acid first. I wish I installed this in the other order. Embezzle coming in. They actually can't name agendas, so this is honestly not that bad. Like, I don't know what this is gonna do. Are they gonna name acid? Like, we have one of each type. Like, this is totally fine. Let's see what they name. That's actually really cool. It does give them money though. It's the worst part. Man, vanilla. I wish you were in Eli. Man, if you're in Eli, you'd be a bit better. So they have to make a call here. They can't call agenda. Woo! They named Ice and misses. Fuck yeah. Let's go. And they got to throw out some cards. That's the only one you can't. It's weird. Alright, so they want to call agenda, which would be cool. It lets them attack the Kawa. We're going to res both of these just so they can't hit us with the falsified. That's dumb. I don't totally disagree with you. We have a couple turns before we need to archive memories for the thing to lower their hand size, which would be important. I think we're just gonna click for 3 credits. Once the Amina comes down, though, Amina breaks this for 2. This for 4, which is like really good. They have a couple turns to deal with this. They have more money, so the Ash Trace isn't even that good, let alone we have to res this for 6. So all they have to do is like click for 4 credits, and I think they're gonna be okay. If they run R&D or HQ, like I think it's wrong, unless they like hot pursuit us or something fun. Running archives is actually pretty good play because we can't really afford to res the ice on archives. Crowdfunding coming down, restricted card. We definitely don't want to trash that. Well, not definitely, but likely. And they drew twice. Third Amakua or second Amakua coming down. Some money would have been good. That's not exactly some money. And we're going to go ahead and make the play that sometimes kills them. So now their hand size is 3. So if they don't trash this, or steal an agenda, or play a current, which they could be on corporate grant, this will be lethal because this does 4 damage. Embezzle will be too strong if you could call agenda with no way to shuffle them back on the runner's turn. It's just a loss. Yeah, but right, compare that to legwork, right? Like it's straight up better to play legwork, and they did play just a current, so our plan does nothing besides grind them a bit. That's okay. So there's so many ways that this plan doesn't work out. It's like hope they don't have meat damage prediction, hope they don't have a current. What? They threw that out? Oh, I guess it is a double. I said it wrong. You just lose. All right, so we're gonna do a bunch of damage. Damn, that's a mean card. They got a hot pursuit, got the second diversion of funds. They have no cards in hand. They didn't run, so it's not like we could neural them if that was an option. They're on hot pursuit, so I want to keep them out. But I think actually jamming an agenda at this point might be okay. And I think, but that's the problem is like it's so fucking hard for us to score out that jamming the Kawa project seems really safe here because they have no like tricks. But it's an Akawa project. Fuck it, we need money. Let's go. Let's go. NGO front, right? Slam the SSL. Oh, chat, I'm with you on that one. The other option was like just to put the boot camp. Calls 100% safe in your hand. Yeah, I think you're right about that until they find the Amina, which we know is not in there. All right. This is not bad. They're paying a whole turn and a credit to draw 2 cards. This honestly doesn't seem bad for us. They might trash the executive boot camp. If they do, though, they don't get an Amakua counter. Let's see if they do. I think they will just out of like snap. Like, we don't need that. But like, it's actually pretty bad. Losing the Amakua counter is like kind of rough. Yeah, hitting the special order feels good. At least they're consider. Yeah, they trashed it. So no Amakua. So hey, we got more money. We don't have to discard a card. Feels good. All right, only 6 more points we have to score, and that current really doesn't matter. This current is actually like super weird. I don't love this because that's how you play around falsified credentials is you pre-res your shit anyways. If this was a corporate grant, we'd be so much worse off because they have a lot of like really cheap things to install. Rogue tradings, crowdfundings, bankrolls. I think that probably is just like better. All right. Again, we have no real way to interact with tags. It's not like we have a copy of Scorched or Scorched equivalent. And again, it's really hard for us to score out. We might want to go ahead and consult for a restore. Yo, Nick, how's it going? Are you coming on Saturday? What are you bringing? Please help me. I don't know. Wow. Crowdfunding draw. Fired that turn. Gave them a free card draw, so they dropped 3. Again, the Amina looks really good once they can get it, especially if they can credit cutting it down. Dirty Laundry getting thrown out. Not a bad, like, that's actually pretty good if you want to run HQ to Dirty Laundry it instead. We'll take the money, thank you. Ah, piss. Guess we have to, right? Rude Goldberg? What does that even mean? What decks are you taking for the GNK? It's actually a store championship, and I don't know. And that's largely what we're trying to figure out tonight. And so this is likely the last game we're going to play Cybernext Division, because it's not this. This one I don't care about. Honestly, I have no idea what the read in the Montreal meta is. I think of the last like GNK that I played at. What did I play against? Played against Titan Fast Advance. Played against Asmari. And what was my second game? Shit, I don't remember. My memory's never been that good. They're thinking, that's good. I don't know. I have no idea. Got a GNK Saturday and have absolutely no idea what corp to take. I feel you. And that's generally what Panic Polana is. Like when you don't know what's good, just play Polana because it's good. Mati is also really good. I lose consistently to Mati online, so I have respect for that. Don't love Ismari, but that's because I generally play things that deal with Ismari relatively well. I would consider looking. I think tonight we're gonna try Outfit, but I'm like, I don't know. Feels a bit dubious. A lot of people are playing Shaper. Like I think even with crowdfunding restricted, I think like Haley Aesops is kind of the biggest deal, and that is really good at playing silver bullet cards that like deal with specific issues. There's the Amina. We lose a credit. They pay 4, so that's the big one. The server now costs 6 credits. Play the Outfit. That's the thing. Okay, so like they're very good at delivering like all the things. Oh, they can actually hit this one now. They got it. They're on game point. Outfit just feels like a bad Argus to me. Yeah, I feel you on that. I think Argus is a bit better now than it used to be, especially without like, you know, other things. I guess like there's a lot of Anarch and I've had worse. Yeah, I think we score this one. I think we just go get jamming Argus 100%. Actually, I want to try that. Yo, no joke. I was like, so we play sometimes at lunch at work. They actually play more regularly than I've been able to make it for the last couple of weeks. But I was like, I gotta find a deck this week that I'm gonna bring to the store championship. I gotta test it at work, and I spent 20 minutes brewing up this like really spicy Scorpios list. Found the cards, like sleeved them up. Yo, they rotated the Scorpios. Did no one tell me this shit? All right, they have 10 credits. Double Ash doesn't work. But money. It's good. It comes in. That's 27 free credits this game. Am I doing math wrong? 9 times 3? No, that's right. Are there any biotics? No, there's no biotics. No. This deck, no. Been on Alex Boro's Outfit deck lately. It's strong. I don't know that one. Can you throw a link? I was looking at Loper's list. Save the agenda in archives? Nah. Because it's so hard to archive memories in agenda. Because you can't install advance it. Like, I think of anything, we build a remote and we archive memories here for the pressure. Like, they don't have a way to break this. That seems okay. Architect actually on archives would be pretty good. But we're just going to do all this deck knows how to do, which is like make sure that they have to deal with this thing over and over again. Fred's in high places. Let's go. The Oversight Acme deck is fun, but not enough crowdfunding tech, and intake should be CVS instead. What is an Oversight Acme deck? Archive install, that's it. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. What is that? Oversight Acme? What are you oversighting? Data Ward? You said like a bunch of random words together, and I'm really interested now. All right, they got like, oh, I'm just going to go ahead and res this before they falsified it. Got him. Rob says, I did not res the vanilla for some fucking reason. Oh no, we're good. I didn't even realize that we were good for a while. 100% we trashed this. That's the one we trash. Nothing really else matters here besides credits. Like, there's nothing we can consult. We can consult for a current next turn. They are playing currents. So, yeah, we'll just take money so that the Ash looks a bit better. Oh, Hydra? Isn't Hydra only good when it's, like, resed for 5 and it, like, surprises them? Oh, we lose. Good game. We lost a long time ago and we threw the agenda out. Please end the run. Please fucking end the run. I need you to end the run on this one. It's super important you just end the run. It's really important. Don't click through this. You don't want to. Fuck. Shit. Yeah, this deck gets flooded and has no money. And I don't like it. That being said, we probably should have kept it in HQ, but we kept the Fairchild and the hedge fund, which I think was better. What was that? Oh, nice. I don't think that actually would have done anything. So that's counter surveillance. I think we played against a couple Liza decks that play counter surveillance. Oh yeah, it actually might have done something. I don't like that card. Just like, oh, it's mid game we win. Are you sure? Hey, oh, cheers. Thanks for the game. See you around, eh? That's super cool. Should consulting for restore instead of archiving the urban directly? Why? Oh, it's Kevin Tame's build. Okay. All right, chat. It's 9:42. This is what the splash screen looks like. Haven't had dinner. Drinking a surprisingly big beer. Is this what the stream has come down to? Watch this. Okay, let's talk a bit about the news because the news is fucking buck wild. Kinchin, how's it going? It's really important. Border control, Raven, price hike, jam. I do actually like price hike a fair bit. Yo, if you're like, if this is news to you, grab on to something because it's spoiler season and we got like legit spoilers. Let's start here. Okay, Jim, I'm gonna open that. Hold on, but not now. Should not now. We got some new cards coming out. So Downfall and Uprising are the two cycles coming out. It's kind of like somewhat like a one cycle that's coming out really soon. And we've actually got some spoilers from Nisei. And before we talk about what the cards do, which it feels like I should be making video content again, which we're like right on the cusp of doing. Let me promise you that. Let's talk about these cards. All the spoilers on Netrunner DB. Actually, how the fuck does that look? I'm really excited to see how that looks. No. I'm sorry if I just showed you that card and walked. Oh, that's good. Okay. Legit, before we start talking about new cards, this border, this frame is real good. It is really good. Do we want to nitpick about this stuff? I don't know. I just want to say that they look really good. Like, besides what the cards do, like, we're not going to even talk about that. Art, very good. Frame, very good. Very colorful, very clean. There's new logos for each faction, and I think I like the criminal one and the shaper one the most. That shaper one is really fucking good. Criminal one is actually like way more fun. It has like this organic like Phantom mask on it. The Anarch one is not bad. I think I just really like the old Anarch one so much. The fact that it's like slightly canted, I'm a big fan of this. Really good, really cool. I'm like huge fan of this. Some of like the Nisei art for some things has like, I don't know, like they haven't had a consistent style just yet, and like seeing like 3 different cards off of 3 different factions. Big ups. Well done, everyone. So we have 3 cards here, and these are specifically very interesting cards because they're 5 influence cards, but also because they represent old parts of Netrunner that maybe if you've been playing for a while, you understand. We have the Nihilist, who is Noise, a class act, who is that is Andromeda, enjoying herself, and then the artist, who is definitely Kate McCaffrey. Really fun too if you want to read the flavor text on the original IDs that no longer are in the game. This is a continuation, and they're actually pretty fun. Speaking of borders, my wife just looked at the stream and said you need to shave. She's not wrong. Now these are actually really strong cards. We're talking about 5 influence connections, and mind you, we can tutor connections. They do something really cool and they're really flavorful. They wanted to bring back these characters into the game. It's also really cool because technically, like, the Netrunner universe doesn't belong to Nisei, so it's like really interesting how they're gonna have to like deal with that. So like these characters are never called by name. Like it never says Kate. It never says anything like that. But like we all know what's up. This is what Kate looks like. Am I right? Let alone she's called the artist, and we got some Kamai news up in there. That's dope. I don't know. I don't really think I want to spend too much time talking about what these cards do. They do have a fair bit of text on them, and that's something like some people I saw in the comments were a bit apprehensive about. And I've seen this, like, Doomtown is a game that continued after like its official discontinuation, and we're seeing a lot of new cards that have like a fucking Moby Dick novel on the front of them. And I think these cards are actually very nuanced and interesting, and I think for 5 influence cards with like very unique effects, that should be expected. And if you want to talk about the Nihilist, if you remember Noise Pawn Shop decks, this is basically it. It lets you play Wildside. It lets you play Wildside in a very virus-heavy deck, which is really exciting for Freedom. And maybe we don't know what if or what an Anarch will be coming up in the cycle or cycles is going to look like. Now, that deck is really interesting. I think you can still play it. Like, the draw of this card plus the selling value of Aesop's Pawn Shop probably is still a really good deck. Now, you don't have Noise's ability. We're probably missing, like, an extra link somewhere in there. And I don't mean, like, Netrunner link, but, like, some sort of connection. And I don't mean this connection. You know what I mean? So, like, we're 1 or 2 cards away from, like, bringing back that sort of archetype that was kind of infamous. I really enjoyed it, though. Class Act is like a really cool conglomeration of a lot of good ideas that are meant to be very criminal that never really coalesced on tables of like competitive tables. The idea of like filtering your draw has only sort of come back in a competitive way in criminal when it comes to cards like Paragon. And this is like a combination of Mr. Lee and like the burst hand draw of starting as Andromeda, let alone you can no longer start as it. I don't know whether you hostage this out. It's a unique connection. I think that's a really good place to start. And finally, we have the Artist, which is a really cool homage. Like, this click alone is basically Kate's ability, which is pretty cool. It's less flexible being a click. You can't use it on the corpse turn. But also, there's a little bit of magnum opus in there. And I really just want to shout out quickly, because I didn't realize this for a while. It says use each ability once per turn, and it's not use an ability once per turn. So it's not like Caddy Jones. So it's good. It's real good. The frame is good. I complained in the comments that I wasn't a fan of the credit cost circle, but otherwise they did a solid job. How's it going, Helios? The credit cost circle? It looks like the old one. Like, that one actually looks so close to the old one. I wouldn't even notice it was different. How's it going, though? I mean, text is not longer than, say, Personal Workshop. Yeah, but Personal Workshop was, like, the longest card. So, as long as it's a bigger font than Standoff. Hello, yo, Wayne, how's it going? Jogging, what's up? How you doing? It was totally okay to archive the agenda and install it in the remote and just let it sit in advanced. Yeah, you're probably right, though. Personal Workshop is actually a really big deal. Sounds CDC's podcast was talking to a guy out of accessing archives at 6 points and then the preemptive next turn. It was beautiful. Oh, man. But this is not just it. Like, these are 3 really cool cards for both, like, flavor. Like, it's really fun. Or maybe, I don't know, Chad, how you feel about this, or people watching the VOD. If seeing these connections, seeing these characters come back in Netrunner. Mind you, this art sort of existed in Netrunner. It was a Matt Zellinger that never got released, besides in like books and other stuff of like Noise with that skull shirt made of like hexagons. Anyways, I think it's really cool. But we have a bit more. We got some, you see some of the new arts, because Nisei is going to be releasing cards, so they can't use FFG's art, so they're using their own art. But we also have 2 cards here, Nanoteching Matrix, which is a really cool flexible economy card, especially if we know what the new Mirror Morph identity looks like. This is really cool, and I love that when the runner trashes his asset, you may gain 2 credits. That sort of Maryland campaign choice of like, oh fuck, they're going to be efficient no matter what. And then on top of it, we have this card, which I think actually warrants a bigger conversation, the Lucky Charm. Which is, a lot of people see this immediately and think, oh my god, we have an answer to border control, which you're technically right, as much as running HQ first is an issue. But on top of that, it actually is like just a good card, because subroutines are corp abilities. So this is like a trashable card. Not trashable, mind you. This actually doesn't work in Geist, and it removes itself. But this is actually, yeah, it's not a trash ability. That's actually a really big deal, because it removes itself from the game. I thought this card was going to be played like really heavily in like this sort of like tech trader Haley sort of builds, and maybe it can. Like 2 influence isn't a lot, But this is like a really strong power card. Like at the end of the day, the biggest end the run ice on the remote server, whether it's like and that's a big idea. Prevent a corp card from ending the run. So even if it says something like Surveyor, which says like Trace 12 if successful end the run, which is not technically an end the run subroutine, so like things like Endless Hunger wouldn't work, let alone at that point it was a 12 Trace 12 ice, so Endless Hunger is fucked anyways. This will work. So that works on things like Caprice Nassay if you're playing with a larger card pool. It works on things like Border Patrol. And it just works on Fairchild 3. The last subroutine on Fairchild 3, like you can get through that. And that's really strong. Geist is shortly gone, though. I'm not actually 100% sure whether rotation is going to happen on this or the other one, but largely, yeah. Adam Lucky Charm meta? Yeah, I don't even know at that point if it's necessary, though, because, like, Adam, it's hard to run twice a turn with Adam in a lot of builds, and you already have Logic Bomb, but yeah, it's probably not bad. Also, what's up, Tatagi? Anyways, they're really strong cards. This one's really interesting. I think also this one's like really easy to like show right now because everyone's like, border patrol country, you gotta put that on the restricted list. Faint HQ, who cares? Faint needs to see more play. You're right. Faint HQ, who cares is correct. It's a really big deal. I just stepped away for a sec and I see we're on my favorite spoiler so far. Yeah, right? This card also is though really cool. It's not as flashy, but this is like a really strong card. Talking of spoilers. Oh, next week is spoiler season, and did I have an email with cards in it? I do, and we have a lot of stuff to reveal next week, so tune in for that. Actually, very, very interested to know what you think. I'm going to be doing a video on it no matter what, so that'll come in earlier in the week if I can get my shit together, and then on Thursday, we're going to do a stream, and the nice people at Nisei offered to let us use their test servers, so we can actually stream the new cards. So I'd like maybe ask Pat or someone to play against us on that test server. I think we're gonna do that. How does that sound? Does that sound fun? Well, the borders and templates are really good. Still gonna hold out and someone just mods the art and text into pre-existing formats before I get them printed. Yeah, someone's going to do that, Halius. I have no doubt. Like, those websites still exist. The thing is just like Nisei can't do that. So go ahead. At that point though, it gets confusing. I guess if the art is available, maybe that's harder. So much fun. That sounds fun. Okay, cool. So I think we're gonna do that. I did get 3 cards. I don't know if that number I was able to spoil. I have some cards. It turns out it's 3 to talk about, and they all like work together. They're part of like a package. So that's really exciting. So we'll do it. We'll do it. It'd be cool. It's a new fair version of Maxwell. Yeah, Rain. Yeah, it totally feels a lot like Maxwell. The idea is run HQ, have some criminal stuff. It also allows for like power plays, right? Like, diversion of funds, run remote is like a really strong turn. Feels like Christmas. That it does, Chris. How's it going? Mark, how you doing? Well, okay, cool. Can't contain this fun in one S. 0 S. Squeal. Okay, cool. We got some new stuff, and let me tell you, like, I don't know how Nisei decides who gets what stuff. This isn't the faction I normally play. I guess I'll say that. So maybe we know it's not Wayland cards. But like, I got these cards and was like, wait a second, what? And then like I spent like a good hour being like, I know what to do with it, but I don't know all we can do with it. And I don't know, maybe it has been a while since I've been evaluating cards, like doing reviews or stuff like that. So maybe that muscle has been a bit like atrophied. But it was like, wait, this is interesting. Gotta figure out how this works. So like it's gonna be a long video. It'll be cool. It'll be cool though. Anyways, the last part of news, besides all this good stuff, and I think maybe stuff comes out, like this whole week is meant to be spoilers. I think they talked about their schedule. Maybe stuff is coming out tomorrow. I don't know. There's a Star Championship, and I don't know what to play. So what's good, chat? Please help me. And do it in code so that everyone else from Montreal doesn't read your comments. Thank you. Yeah, low key, this card is really good, and I don't know why people need this on every deck. This card is real good. This card, mind you, I don't know about that one. What are we overcity-eyeing? Well, how does there an Acme deck with 2 universe connectivity fee? Who's doing this? Put 3 in the deck. Oh, you don't play hard-hitting news? What is this? What is this? You do a snake draft at some point. We did one of the drafting was awesome. Yeah, I've never done snake draft. I've done like a lot of like real draft. We even have like old draft packs. And there is a chance sometime in the future, once we did stream a draft, and it was really funny because I was commentating my gameplay while like my opponent had headphones on with music so they couldn't hear me, and that was actually a ton of fun. This deck sure looks like it has cards in it. Yeah, I feel you. Wayne says bias reporting is good. I agree, but then why do we also have special report? What the fuck is this deck? A drafting noise stim shop and old school ETF. Wait, you can, those cards are in the pool? Yeah, fuck it. We're gonna play this deck, and this is gonna be the best deck, and we're gonna win the store championship with it. Honestly, don't understand all of this. We're gonna make changes to it. You don't play targeted marketing. Dean, is this Apex Legends? Fuck, I'm playing a lot of Apex Legends. Are you playing Apex? Yeah, I've been playing a bunch of Apex. I just bought a new mouse because I've been enjoying Apex Legends that much. I was like, I need to get a better mouse because that'll explain why I'm not doing that well. What is this called? So this deck list is so confusing. Is that I looked at it and I still don't have a good idea what the game plan is. I don't know why we have intake. It's not a bad card. But we definitely never play targeted marketing. Yeah, good. It's free. Okay, you played a bunch of it. I see. I am like level 24. Hit me up after. I'd be down to play with you. I want to see what that has to do, how that goes, because I think you're on a different level than I am. Take the timers, you gotta replace new sounds. Oh no, we're just gonna play another current because currents are good, and this one's a better current. HHN and exchange. Yeah, exchange is really good in this deck, considering playing 1s and 3s. Like it's really good. And the fact that we play universal connectivity fees is really good. Now, I think we don't need both special report and biased. Like we already have so much draw with Rashida, so I'm gonna go ahead and drop these. Just go ahead and play 2 hard hitting news and play no like punishment, which is wrong. 17 ice is like also a shit ton of ice. Excuse me, that was rude. It's crowdfunding tech, yeah, but that's a restricted card now, right? Just take new sounds out of the deck. No, new sound is way too good. New sound's a really good card. Bias is a weird money card. Biased I don't mind in this deck. Like when I play Acme, I play 1 copy of Biased. I think 2 is probably too many, so we fixed that. And then we can play Exchange, which we can't tutor. But we have so much draw, maybe that'll work out for us. And we can probably go to 1 fewer ice. Raven's okay. With Data Ward is really good. It's just like bad on its own. Archangel I don't love. We need, yeah, this is like okay, right? Exchange, yeah. Lopair is good at FPS. Yo, Lopair used to play like esports, like I think he's playing CS on some sort of semi-pro level. If I'm not mistaken. I don't know if Dean too. Dean, were you playing esports at a competitive level? Is this trying to tempo out agendas? Yeah, but austerity technically isn't tempo. I think we have to keep Hydra in just because of the overstay AI, and then we can like score jam agendas behind it. I guess like to some extent the intakes plus I want to try intake. The intakes plus the Archangel make like. Did we not save it? Did we not save it? Are you playing Division 2 when it comes out? Oh no, it's saved. I am a Ubisoft employee, so very much I'm playing all the Division all the time. Thank you. It's the only game I play. I didn't play Division 1 though, but I'm actually like pretty excited for Division 2. I'm not a big loot guy though. I'm not a loot guy, but definitely try that. Yeah. I think one of the special reports should be attitude adjustment. Wait, what special report? I thought we only had attitude adjustments. Oh yeah, I think yeah, we already fixed that. Yeah, 100%. Wait, attitude adjustment? Oh, that's bias reporting? No, that's not in there. That should be an attitude adjustment. All these cards have the same name. Excuse me. Yeah, special report should be attitude adjustment. Bias reporting should be attitude adjustment. We just need 1 attitude adjustment. Excuse me. Put 1 CVS in there for all this. I don't think we really need to. Like, we have such good ice that you can generally put like 3 shitty ice on all central servers and then purge. Like with Amakuwa, we already have IP block, so that's already okay. So I don't honestly know why we need CVS. We're not fast advancing. Maybe one of the intakes could be a CVS, but I'm not convinced. Our ice is already really good. Like just IP block, Raven, and then some other garbage ice on 3 centrals. Like you're good. All Singai is really hard to play. I think most Anarchs are still running Mining Accident, and it's not making us a lobby for some sense. I told you bias towards Reed. Yeah, that was making sense now. But like, just make a card, call it yellow, make it an operation, give it 2 words for the name. I don't. They're all the same. Did we? What happened? Did that not work? Turkey. Yo, system, how's it going? How you doing? How's the walking? Yeah, everything here feels like it's running really strangely. Okay. Okay, we're in. Let's go. Gin turkey. All right. I do actually really like Acme. Employee Strike is a bit harder to play now, just because criminals might actually consider playing crowdfunding. So they're not playing Employee Strike. Employee Strike is a really big deal. It's actually really strong against Acme. Valencia has an interesting choice, whether it's Employee Strike or Crowder or Paperclip, more accurately. For Max, you're fine because she's on Levy. For Shapers, not a lot of Shapers are playing Currents. So that's okay. They do have ways to deal with hard-hitting news. But you can just like kind of tempo them a bit. Walking is coming along. Was able to get my leg bent to 110 at PT today. I'm pretty excited. 110 is like, oh, that's like outwards 110. Much better than 70 or so just a month ago. Where's that inwards 110? Regardless, that's awesome though. A month ago, you got an extra 40 degrees. That sounds really good. The range of motion. Okay. That's really good. What sort of range do you need for walk-in? I assume there's other things that also attribute to walking, but you know, sometimes it's also good if you want to read the meta, just to look like open up JNet, look at the lobby, see what people are playing. Oh, TF34 is on. What up? Max, okay, so no Employee Strike. The Current is really good. Again, this card's not that great unless they play resources, but they definitely do. The Hydra on the opening hand, we res for 10, but we get 5 back. I think we can do a bit better than this. Like, the only really playable card opening is Newtown to Scarcity. So we're going to mulligan it. Oh, it is max 99. Alright, so they're not on strike. Or, sorry, they're not on levy. That's probably a bit better. I think we're just IP block R&D. They could hit us with a... They have 99 cards, mind you. They could hit us with the Wanton if they're playing it. If this is, if I'm not mistaken, if this is a list that Sanjay published, it doesn't have Wanton. It's good you pointed that out, actually. I wouldn't have noticed. This is the sort of thing, like on JNet, you don't see like the ridiculous stack that someone like stomps on the table. And it's generally like mid to like 10 turns in, you're like, oh, they're gonna levy soon, and you're like, what? They still have 50 cards left? What? If it never got better, I get by. I think normal full range of motion is about 140-ish. Hey, you're not far off though. You have 40 degrees. You have just 30 left. Ah, that's pretty good. They disconnected. Mike, how's it going? Yeah, they did, didn't they? Thank you. 99 cards and no Wanton. Yeah, I know. You can take it up with Sanjay. Wow, we have a good hand. I'm going to look at my deck. If they reconnect, we'll shuffle it. Yeah, that's really good. Uh-oh. Now we have to shuffle it. Oh, that doesn't work. Oh, there's a button for that. Close and shuffle. All good. Oh, that's good. We probably want this for the remote. We can't res it anyways. Hydra's 12 for MK. It's some money. Considering the severity of the injury, I got extremely lucky. Hey, that's huge. IP block on R&D. Amaku is up. They're gonna get access. They see the Hydra. They're gonna be a bit scared. They're gonna get the Amaku counters if they can. This is still like a really annoying card. Again. But 2 counters is like the big point where they can now run R&D and not worry about UCF. So that's a really big deal. Uh-oh. Uh-oh is correct. I don't even think we need to jam that though. We're gonna draw first. This we'll put on HQ. It's good enough, and we can just go ahead and IPO out. So they have to worry that this is the Hydra. And this could be another Hydra. Who knows? Just day job. Okay. You want money? I got money too. So install, then we can fire it. Hopefully we get something by then. A 3-cook turn is pretty good. They actually have DDoS in this deck, if I'm not mistaken. So they actually can get through it. That being said, we do have the strike, or the scarcity. We also have to check their archive. So far, they have access to MK Ultra and Black Orchestra. I'm not going to do the math straight up. But yeah, it's probably like 300 credits to get through Hydra. You don't have to break 2 subs, though. Data Sucker coming down. So Data Sucker plus Amaku is something we have to worry about. So we do need another piece of ice up there. I think we're going to draw once, because we need to find the agenda to go with this. That's not the one we want. That we can just head fund out. The other CVS reason is Turtles blanks UCF, which is really good. Yeah, you need a purge around Turtle. 100%. Oh, they do have Wanton. And Guinea Pig. So now that they're at 5, they actually can't contest this. So maybe we needed to purge. Because Hydra is 6. So they actually can't get through this once. If that's the case, we don't res. So now we just purge. Yeah, now we just straight purge. They could run archives 3 times, but it's not particularly great. Then we'll ice it up. Day job? Okay, cool. You want a day job? We'll go ahead and put that on archives. You can stay the fuck out of my servers. What console they're on is actually really important as well, because if you're on a turntable, this thing is a liability. Oh, it's DDoS. Yeah, well, they do have that, don't they? It's really hard to play around cards in this deck, though. Like, it's so random, right? Oh. Well, that's a good turn. Alright, we still have 7 agendas and 36 cards. Trashed another MCA. Do we have any recursion? No. Alright. Oh, what? Oh, they had 2 cards. Oh, this is not good for us no more. We're going to build the most taxing remote ever built. This is now actually a pretty shitty card. Caddy Jones coming down. Daily Cast. Armitage. Oh man, all the resources. Let's get another scarcity up. Doesn't really matter now. Mando. Okay. So actually we want to go ahead and just like install advanced events this, and I think it's fine. We don't even need to overset AI. David actually is definitely in the deck, and it deals with this relatively elegantly. Yeah, Max 99 is on a lot of consoles. All Seeing Eye, great idea. Yeah, Hero would be okay. I think the hard-hitting news in this deck are wrong. We just don't have enough punishment. Double Oversight? I don't know about that. Feels like we should keep it, though. It's a really good card. No One Home? Woo. Okay. Spicy. Hippo coming down. If we res this... no, that's still a lot of money. They just pay for the trace largely. They can install their MK Ultra, but it's another 6 to break, so it's just gonna be trace 3. That's really brave of them. Like if they hit, well, actually that's a big thing. Is like with Caddy around, UCF is a bit worse. Please not SSL. 15 minutes, that's fine. They could win this turn if they really wanted to. So we have to shuffle that in if we want to play safe. Is it worth now to toss a hard-hitting news? We, in theory, could hard-hitting news them. I really wish we had a current. Rashida's not even that good. Now, the Hippo actually... I don't think a Hippo Overstate AI works in the way that I think it does. They have 2 cards in hand. I don't know if drawing here is right. We go down to 3 cards. I don't know if they're going to pay 3 for a single. They trashed a gamble, but their money's really good right now. If we hard-hitting news them, they just clear it, and then we end up spending more money than they do, because they clear it and they still have Caddy and Daily Cast going. Maybe the overstate AI is actually better than hard hitting news. I think it was. Problem is, like, they have no real way to interact with us. They break the Hydra, dies to Hypo anyways. Sea Source seems like a better fit. Yeah, maybe it is, but that's fun. Cool. All right, we do have the current. We do have a lot of money now. We do have the intake. Programmer virtual resource? Okay. We can install advanced here. I think we want the current down though. Now the new sound is good. Hydra doesn't matter where it goes. Actually, technically does because of the tagging. They did not run. They have 22 credits in theory. They break this, yeah. 2 ices here because they break one's bad. Sea exchange could work. Yeah, sea exchange could work. Oh, they lost the hunting grounds. That's really good for us. We have Raven, let alone other things like Data Ward. The other option, even if you want, like, it might not be crazy if you're on sea exchange. Also, it's just to play threat level. What's that one that like doesn't care if they've ran? It's a double though. Hacktivist coming down. That's fine. It's still a current. We don't have a lot more other things to res. We have one MCA, one Rashida left in our deck. Threat level alpha. Yeah, that's the one. That one actually might not be the worst. I just have no idea what possible pressure they could have on this remote server. And this deck also has no NGO fronts. They don't know that. But like any deck that has this many 5/3s that wants to jam in a remote should have NGO front. Caddy for 22. Cool thing though with the overstate AI is if they trash the Hydra, this becomes the Hydra. They have to break all the subs though. I don't think that's enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, no, that's enough. Continue. This one will fire to some extent. Not all of it though. One of these subroutines. So now this is the outermost. So one of these subroutines will fire. So they're just gonna take a tag. So here's when we hard hitting news them and we can trash caddy. Oh, it does damage. Okay, no. So they're not gonna be tagged. Got a femmed. Alright, the 1 game point. 8 credits. We have no money. We have some money. So I think we just push for the Hydra remote. This is also really good. They have access to paperclip. I think this is probably better. Maybe not. I think we draw first. UCF is pretty good. Yeah, they can't hippo that one because the outermost one got trashed. I want to protect this one so that it doesn't get hippoed eventually. Do we put another Hydra? That would kind of surprise them. The other option is to put the Data Ward. Yeah, this is probably more expensive on the first run just because they don't have a breaker installed. Could consider hard hitting news in there. And yeah, that one they didn't break all the subs, you're right. But this is the first time, and they already broke all the outermost ice. Alright, we have a window. I just don't know if we can draw an agenda. No, we did not. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Oh, I totally forgot, but that's fine. That's actually the worst hit in our whole hand. That's the best card we have. Okay, so they probably have Team or DDoS's Caddy coming up, Daily Cast coming down. Our current is no longer online. Retrieval run for Fem is actually pretty good, but we do have a good reason, a good counter to that. Hopefully we draw into agenda. We just did. So we can score that out. Not next turn. Oh, fuck. Well, generally this brings on HQ pressure once you play this thing. So, like, icing up HQ is probably fine. We're going to need more money. Yeah, hard-hitting news was totally dead. If we kept the other one instead, it would be much better. The oversight. Yeah, oversight is really cool with this ability because when it's trashed, the other one's the outermost. I just think that like 2-card combo plus influence is probably not that good. Especially when there's David. This is good. This actually, David works. So we could play Scarcity. We really don't need to. I think we just credit once to play IPO because it looks like they're going to go in. And Exchange doesn't do anything because we haven't scored a 1-pointer. Ice Carver coming in. Lowering the strength. Actually, now this is 5 strength. Doesn't really matter. Stim hack on the remote. So this, it's going to be hard for them to break all the subroutines. So first they either have to take a tag or pay 3. Let's see what they do here. Paying the 3. So they need to break all the subs on this. Paperclip does it relatively well. Much better than Crowder. So that gets trashed. Gets hippoed. This gets David, but it's fine. And they can't trash this anymore. Oh, they can. But they did it twice. Yeah, okay. Okay, all good. Looks like we can hard-hitting news them for sure. Oh, 1 click left. So they could take money off Caddy, trash this. They're gonna take a brain damage too. Oh, they hit credit 6. Okay, hold on. So they start with 16. Sorry, no, they start with 8. 10. 10 plus 9 is 19. I trust them. You're wishing it kept over, now you haven't wanted to news the whole game. Yeah, totally. They still have 1 billion credits. We still don't have a server. These are dead now because it's the end of the game. They don't have an ability. This is not the outermost. It's actually not that good of an ice. They can just take 3 net damage. Oh, they can just take a tag and then break the... Yeah, it's actually pretty good ice. Do we hard-hitting news them? No, it's all of our money. We need our money. We'll jam next turn. If they have another stim hack, we're fucked. Losing I've had worse to brain damage. Is that what they lost? I didn't even pay attention. Yeah, it's actually really good. We just can't keep up with the consistent economy. Hippo's also like a fuck off. Alright. They should probably let this one go because they don't know whether we're on NGO front and we haven't scored one yet. I don't think they run this one. Actually, with 15, like most of the breakers installed, they probably want to run this one. Cool thing with Hippo though is it turns our ability back on. Like we have counterplay to Hippo. Oh yeah, we lose. Yeah, that's fine. Good game. Having the UCF would have been really good. If that was the UCF, they would still be able to David through this, and not a lot of decks are playing David. Yeah, totally fell apart. Never felt like we were really in control there. They were just contesting the remote server over and over again, which I think is totally right. This deck has one big problem. I don't think it can protect a remote. David's a huge issue though. Like David actually is a really big issue, which isn't very common. Let's try C Exchange. C Exchange actually doesn't do anything though, because like we never scored the 1-pointer. Like all seeing eye would definitely be the best. NGO I think actually would have been a big deal. Like if that was an NGO, we'd been so much better. I don't know why this deck doesn't have NGO. I guess it doesn't work with Austerity very well. But like Austerity feels like the same way to me as okay, so like if you can protect the Austerity for 1 turn, we should bring the next 99 2-star champs. So that's the problem with Austerity. Like if you can protect Austerity for 1 turn, you could have just scored an agenda. Right? Sure, it's not install advanced, but it's the same idea. Now they have 3 turns to deal with your card. And because we don't have any 4-2 agendas, yeah, legitimately have 3 turns to prepare for it. So I don't get it. MCA, Rashidum, MGO. Yeah, they all want the remote. That's totally true. That's probably a big issue. I don't honestly see what this one does either. There's actually some pretty cool NBN ice that doesn't see a lot of play. I think Jua is like a pretty reasonable card. Yeah. Yeah, Hard Eating News is totally dead. Economy was good enough. What's your Acme deck? The Acme deck that I've been playing is it's like Coyote's deck. I like it a lot. I'll play what. So the Acme I'm playing is this is based off of a UK deck, if I'm not mistaken. Is my version on here? What? It's not? Are you serious? Fuck off. Really? Is this it? Yeah, I think this is the last version I was playing. So this version has some really cool tricks into it. Not only does it have the NGO, it also has reversed accounts, which is like a really strong play. In terms of the ice suite, it has all the ice suite that cares about tags plus a single enigma. And it has C source, which is a really cool thing. But the biggest deal is that it has a high profile target, which will just win games. So that's a really big thing, is they reversed accounts, or you hit them with a universal connectivity feed. That's it. And then they generally die, which is pretty good, but let alone it can't go to the late game. Yeah, I think Jua is great. I would imagine Jua is actually a lot better in a deck that has Degree Mill. I think Jua is a bit of an underrated card. Yeah. Let's try this one. I like this one a fair bit. I've been playing this one at GNKs for a long time now. Its weakness is Employee Strike. Its weakness is Turtle. You could probably tune it a bit to that one. Good CTM is the name of a deck. That's really good. Where is you deck? Are you in here? Is this gonna search? No. Baram Woo. Got it. Maybe I made some changes. I don't know. All right, this is probably okay. Hand is trash. We can do better. Shouts out the server for crowdfunding. Yeah. Hey. Oh, cheers. This hand is really good. All right, so we're playing against Null. Honestly, there's not that many cards that has like really strong Null synergy that you have to play around it, as much as it's just like, oh, this is a good, probably like standard Anarch. All right, drawing that makes our turn a bit more difficult, because now we actually want to ice central servers. I think we want to ice R&D a bit. We definitely want to play scarcity. That's like the no doubt. So the question is like, do we ice up HQ or not? Now there's a huge blowout if they hit the SSL in HQ. So I think we're more likely to ice HQ and play hedge fund IP block and just let the R&D. There's not a lot of agendas in the deck. There's 7 and 43, which is pretty good odds. So hopefully this ends up. Look forward to watching this back to see how it get taken apart. Ah. Who knows how it'll go? Will be nice. Thanks for the game. Watching from your side now. Oh, hey, cheers. Thanks for the game as well. I think you're totally in control of that one. Prey alert? Oh, fuck. His name is a reference to the film Babe. Oh, I totally know that. August, how's it going? Of course I've seen Babe. I've seen a lot of Babe growing up. Bahram EU. Oh, I paid 5 credits for that data folding? Oh, fuck. Okay. Oh, that actually, man, if they ran R&D. If they just ran R&D. All right, we want to build a remote server. We'll draw for an ice on R&D. I think now we actually just draw for the remote. Then we'll push through this. I was not playing Sanjay's list, so I don't have 3 wanted. Babe is great. All the Babe fans in chat. Oh, if they paid another 5 for that? You can't pay 5 for that. Because now you're on 4 credits and we can just rush this shit out. If they have DDoS, we'll look dumb, but DDoS is actually 5 credits, and then they get Harding News. Maybe we win. Naked installed advanced SSL. I don't even think we need to. It turns like scarcity off, which is really bad. It looks like they're on a slow drip deck. So I really like this. All right, single off of R&D. If this hits an agenda again, huge blowout. Looks like we're fine. Now they've interacted with the hard hitting. So they're on 7. They can clear the tags. Drew another one. They know we have it, so we'll go score this. Not a great card to see. You're good. So they're eventually going to have more money than us if we can't blow them out in some way. This also helps them clear the tags, because even if we clear if we clear all their money with UCF, they'll always start with 2 credits. Maybe paying 10 for these is good. I really doubt it though, because they're not contesting the board in any way. Once we put the UCF on R&D, like, we're pretty good. And I think we just jam out the NGO. Oh, I don't know what they see. Babe Pig in the City might be better. There's no way that the sequel to Babe was better than Babe. Steven, that seems fucked. There's literally no way. Babe in the City is better. It can't be. Come on. Alright, that's a good one. Okay, so we're just gonna go for the money play. If they overextend on this one, they'll die. I don't know. Again, like, we haven't seen anything. Okay, we've seen actually crowdfunding, which if they make 3 runs, they can reinstall around scarcity. That seems to be their restricted card. I've hit the microphone. I know how it is. Data folding. Spend 10. I think it's given them 6 so far. It'll come back. Is it in the City that good? I haven't seen it. Fuck off. It was directed by George Miller. Am I being ignorant about the Babe movie? It was directed by George Miller? Okay. We might have to readdress this Babe Pig in the City one. Feels like closed accounts. Closed accounts? Or are they thinking marked? Okay, maybe Babe Pig in the... Oh, that's gross. I think we can res this. That's a gross combo. I think it's a bit too slow though, but I see where they're coming at. So first they have to take a tag or 3 credits. Okay, now they can just end the run. Now they have misstepped a wee bit. They haven't played a single I've had worse, so I think we just advance credit. Definitely gonna take the 300 credits. I think we actually might want to just jam this bad boy. Now the UCF doesn't have teeth, but at least they can access. Alright, not having to boost on that feels good. IG acid spam looking good with dredge work these days. I know you like your acid spam. You throw me a list, Cody, if you can. That'd be great. They have 4 tags. They don't clear it. They might die. Pig in the City is crazy. They have 5 coming in. They can clear 3 of them, which is pretty good. But like, it's also pretty good for us. Oh, we got another hard hitting news. This is like the deck I think I like. Admittedly, their start was like a lot slower than ours. DDoS doesn't even wreck us. David doesn't even wreck us. We'll just triple advance this. Dredgework is really good. I don't know if I'm gonna like what I can and what I can't say, but like, this is a wild goose chase of a spoiler. But Dredgework, we'll talk about that next week. This is not even the best play, but it's what we have. Trash the foldings? Nah. I totally forgot. Totally forgot we could do that, but nah, we're good. They don't have any money. That turn... No, it's fine. It's fine. They paid 10 for them. They earned them. Now, it looks like they think this is the winning agenda. Could be. I hope they really like overextend on this one. Going Centros. They can lose all their money if they want to. It's their choice. We can res the IP block still. Got him. So they can get their crowdfunding back in here, but they're also going to get hard hitting. Confidence is like a killer. What is that? There's a Darkest Dungeon quote somewhere here. I have a list. I've been playing Sports Metal Acid Spam, but somewhere in my meta has been on IG Grinder looking sweet. Just classic bioethics. That was the deck that like people were thinking was like a sleeper hit at Worlds this year, and like I think it came from San Francisco, Cody, from your area, no? And I think it, or just the West Coast in general. I think it like tragically underperformed. Okay, get an ice. Not an ice. Okay, so we have a couple plays here. We can just like attitude adjustment. Yeah, we'll find the agenda. Oh, we found it. Do we have to? No, that's not mandatory. We'll just play really conservatively here. Only Noah brought it? No, I think there was 2 others that brought it. Overconfidence is a slow and something killer. What is it? It's like fastidious? No, what is it? Confidence is a killer quote. Insidious, excuse me. Overconfidence is... I forgot already. And he made the cut? I don't know. Only shuffling pays you? Yeah, well, I don't need money. I just wanted to draw the agenda. Null is so crap. Unfortunately, he just doesn't do anything anymore. He's he's on the cusp of being okay. Like, Built and Faust can't be the worst. So clear 2 tags, they don't die. Clearing, you definitely clear tags here. You die if you don't. How quickly the tide turns. They just announced Dark Extension too, mind you. Maybe you're excited for that. Glory Run R&D? You're gonna need quite the Glory Run, my friend. Unfortunately, they can't Glory Run R&D. Like, we can't res this shit. So what are they gonna do? Maker's Eyes? There's not many agendas in game. There's only 3 more agendas. They have to hit basically like 2 or 3 agendas to win if they don't go HQ, which we can't protect. Made the cut and got double game lost? Oh shit, okay. I think there was a couple there that were playing though. I was walking through on the day, I think it was commentating. I was like, I really hope this IG isn't good because I don't know how to commentate it. And I'm pretty sure they weren't doing okay. Glory Run? Okay. Not a lot of agendas in the deck. You gotta clear the tags, my friend. You're gonna die. You know I have this. You have to clear 2 of the tags. Clear 2 of the tags. Okay, good. If we top deck another one, we can win. I assume they know we didn't top deck it. So we could just trash this and install advance, which is probably right. Like, we don't need this shit. Stream snipes. Got him. That's fine though. You just always clear 2 tags though. Like, they know we're holding this. They know it does 8 damage if they don't clear the tags. Bring back Parasite and give Null a chance. Steven, slow down there. Yo, Steven, how's the DLC for RE2? I'm like still always like really close to buying that game, but Apex Legends, my friends. They haven't. I've had worse. Spending a click to draw 3, looking for an answer. In theory, they could like stim hack this and then like trash it with Eater Hippo and then come back, if I'm not mistaken. We talked about it. Maybe this is an issue. Maybe this is. Maybe we just wanted to ice that up. I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, actually icing this up would probably be right. But then this doesn't have the ability. No, icing this up is wrong. So they can't access. So now I'm pretty confident they die. They can't access this. You should end the run. Ah, fuck it. They used Eater, right? Yeah, so this doesn't matter. Keep playing the main scenarios, trying to get personal best times. Ah, that's fun. They can shuffle it. They can. But then they will die. They will die if they steal this. They're already fucked though. Right? So they have just an Eater. They have no credits. I mean, you have to. Friday chip, they got that slow engine. They have that virus engine. We have 1 billion credits. So this is good on its own. This is good on its own. I think we just hit him with a book. We should have drawn once there actually to find the second copy of this, but like I don't think they're going to be able to clear more than 4 tags. Every man dies, not every man truly lives. 6 tags. High profile target in hand. IP block looking pretty mighty over there. Data ward even mightier. Some tags. Steven, I don't think it matters. Should have kept a folder instead of an Eater. I think Eater actually has some plays here with like stim hack and some like color. No, that doesn't work. Lawyer up is right. Yeah, it's hard to clear that. There's nothing they can play here. There's no way out. The walls are closing. I miss Lawyer Up. I don't think I've actually ever played Account Siphon Lawyer Up in the same turn. Which sounds like I'm missing out. Crowdfunding. I'll get that in if I can. Where's the paper tripping level? You need 4 credits for that. It's a priority. Oh, you're dead. Hit me, got him. Hey, GG. Thanks for the game, eh? Alright, how do we do on this one? So I usually cover this on my screen, but like click for credits too. They did 12. Admittedly, they were kind of tagged a bunch. Sure, but fun. You had to. I think we're fucked if they still hacked it, but they had to. 12 damage on 12th turn after 12 minutes? Pretty good. Respect. See you around, eh? I'm sure Nisa will print like 0 cost shake 5 tags. No, they restricted dorm computer. I don't think they will print that. It seems like a bit much. I need more Darkest Dungeon quotes. I still don't know how to play the store championship, but I gotta figure it out tomorrow. But like, I'm gonna still build this PC tomorrow. When you search Darkest Dungeon quotes, the Wikipedia page is for narrator. All right. Oh, I see why immediately. I don't think you're gonna be able to hear this. Chat, can you hear this? One of these will let you hear them.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Sorry for that.
Continue the onslaught.
I didn't mean to play that one.
Destroy them.
Back to the...
Begone, fiend.
Let me go ahead and mute that again before I forget. Andre play Argus? Yeah, that sounds about right. I was gonna actually play, I want to grab Loper's deck. I would consider playing SSO, I'll be honest. Author name, Lopert. It's Argus merge Mati. I'm really bad at Mati. I'm not good at playing Glacier. It's just not in my blood. This is back when the Mafia meme was like a thing, so well played, Alex. Argus. Nope. Nope. One more time. Help. The outfit. Nice, nailed it. Let's do a Pig City theme deck. What does that even mean? Wait, is this deck illegal? It seemed like it was illegal. Combo Sports Medal? Ooh, also not my thing. I have no idea what to do with that. Oh, because of Babe. I've seen clips. I haven't seen all of that one. I've seen the other one a lot. It was pretty good. Oh, KCT. Okay, hand mediocre. We could... No, we don't have enough money. That's the good card. Hey, no need to yell. Andre, thanks for the game. Oh no, hey, thanks for the game too. My name is not Billy. I don't know if you probably don't know yet, but like chat has gone on real hard about Babe Pig in the City. Thanks to you. And apparently it's a very good film. Let's take 13 credits. Hard-hitting news in hand. Consulting visit for the kill. I'm assuming we have a kill in here. We have HPTs. Don't interact with us. Caddy coming down slow. Dirty Laundry for the run. Going to get punished heavily. They're going to be on 4 credits. If we lose to CT, this is an SC deck. Never mind. They have 1 billion credits. We can do install advance. We need to get an agenda out of our deck for sure, but they have no way to like really deal with the archer anytime soon. I want to see what they can do. If they install a breaker and we hit it, it's pretty good. We'll probably come up ahead. It is. Fuck. I don't know that one. Dedi Ceremony? Oh yeah, we totally could have dedication ceremony reversed accounts. Actually, no, you can't. Oh, this doesn't say if able. It says you can. No, thank you? Because they saw my archer? Oh, no, thank you. I see. Yeah, it totally 100% could have done that. Oh, wow. Okay, this is seems to be a Comet deck, if I'm not mistaken. Oracle May, Comet deck. All right. Surveyor coming up good. Did they run? We don't have enough clicks. We can take all their money. We need to set it up. And set it up we will. Run the central server, my friend. You got this? Thank you. No, I have this. This one's fine. This one, they're not respecting this like ridiculous combo no one respect. Ooh, they hit Inti. So Oracle May calling event. They probably only have 3 or 4 cards in their deck. They're not an event. Inti is actually pretty good in this matchup. It gets through Border Patrol. Please don't draw an agenda. Okay. They did not run, but we could still reverse to cancel them. I think we're just going to go for the double advance so that they feel like they have to do something. And then we're going to draw last click and feel real bad about it. Yeah, I felt bad. Your overconfidence is your weakness. I can't tell if these are Darkest Dungeon quotes or things like Sith say in like Star Wars 1. Tremble at 1 MU. Yeah, Tremble at 40 card deck. Nanotech coming down, has double sentries in a row. Can go for it, mind you. Still 3 to trash. Still feel like the Harding news is going to be a thing. Mind scooching face over? Oh, no, that's a really good call. Thank you. No, but it's not overconfidence. It's your confidence. No, what is it? Your hate is your... Fuck. Your anger is your weakness. No, your hate makes you powerful. Yeah, Siths are pretty funny, aren't they? An agenda would be kind of cool. I would like that. We can take all their money, which would be okay, but they do have I like this card. I do like this card. Your hate makes you powerful. Okay, so the amount of ice on the server makes us stronger. So currently it's sitting at a comfortable 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it still has a double boost for Archer. Let's do. Wait for any run. Says Emperor Palpatine. I actually don't want to ice this. I want them to interact with us. Oh, feels bad. We probably should have just drawn there and thrown out crap. It's a sniffer, you see. Are there any cards with pigs on them other than Bankroll? No, Bankroll is the only pig card. They're also not playing Oracle May anymore. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a good card. Draw an agenda. Thank you. Can't play that. Too expensive. Let's slow the government takeover. We will be able to play that soon, but I think that's technically the worst card in our deck. In our hand, excuse me. In your anger, or something about arrogance. I remember in Knights of the Old Republic, maybe the second one, there was like some sort of quest in which you had to you had to collect the writings of Siths, and they were all just like cookie cutter shit. It's like anger leads to something leads. Maybe that actually is like legitimate shit though. We have agendas in this deck. If we want to go ahead and like dedication ceremony this, they will lose. Oh, that's my that's my game plan. So we can hit this with 6 counters. 6 times 4 is 24. That would be all their money. Seems good. I think losing 22 credits is probably good. Your overconfidence is your weakness. Yeah, you took a quiz, right? You were in a cave and you took a quiz. My favorite thing is when someone installs something and you just pause in confusion. Bulwark is great since you know they're on Inti. Yeah, Bulwark is actually really good. But they might be on another copy of like, I think Admin or something will come out. This is what, strength 8? No, that's actually pretty good. Ah, fuck it. We don't have time for a surprise. We do have time for... You don't have any more money, my friend. We could have advanced it once more. Actually, no, that doesn't matter. It's fine. I don't know. We maybe want to wait for Agenda to jam. Maybe to take all the money off Caddy. Maybe that's right. I just felt like we needed to do something. Oh, they trashed the second Inti. Oh, that's good. Ooh. That was the first May turn in a while. That's awesome. So they just like Inti. They hit May twice for an Inti. That's pretty fucking good. Do we have fast track in this deck? Lopair, my dude. Do we have 10? No. Can we play this? Fewer than 10. How do I spend money? Got him. Now we can. Too big to fail. Yeah, we have no follow play. We totally should wait. I think I'm screwed. Yeah, you lost 22 credits. For no reason. I have to write 7 more mini reviews by Sunday night to fulfill my Facebook promise, but I just want to watch Babe 2. You review Babe 2. It's fine. Oh, God. This is rough. So they just called event on Oracle May and lost the Comet, which is what the deck is about. I think they don't know Oracle May at that point. They only have 10 cards left in their stack. I don't think you call event when there's like 3 Comets left. I don't think they have breakers. We don't have money. How's it going, 1,000? Yeah, this is a server. Inti Nanotech actually stacks with it relatively well. At least with like the border controls keep up pretty well, but like Archer's actually kind of shit. Unfortunately, we haven't been drawing agendas. Steven, yo, you want to go real fast? What's your top 10 of 2018? Are you ready for that? They're interacting with us. Yeah, it's actually going really poorly for them. They have a Gordian Blade. We might be able to hardening use them, so we're going to go ahead and take 16. We actually can't hardening use them, which we'll have to actually probably like manually clear. I just kind of want an agenda though. Fuck this game. This card doesn't remove itself from the game. It's just pretty buck wild. Yeah, I don't care about that. Might as well. No, we might not as well because we need like a lot of money for the server, and I don't want to spend like 10 credits for this shit. For the hard hitting news, like they're on levy, so like soon enough they're gonna have to levy anyways, which is gonna be pretty bad for them. Like they're gonna comment to levy, and like that's a huge window for us. Admittedly, like the last, yeah, there you go. Like they're on 0. Like it doesn't matter. Like now we'll draw an agenda considering there's a lot in our deck. Okay, kill me. Oh shit, Steven has a list. Okay, 1 second. I just want an agenda! Alright, Steven's list, let's go. First Reformed, Leave No Trace. If Beale Street Could Talk, Paddington. 2. The Favorite, Support the Girls, Black Klansman, Roma, Minding the Gap, Lean on Pete. Fortunately, Steven, I've only seen one on that list. I've seen The Favorite. I'm a big Olivia Colman fan. And it was lovely. Oh, good. We have one of those. Agents in the trash Oracle May once they're tagged. You'll be helping them out? No, they'll concede. Now at least we have to zoom up and down, which is pretty cool. So like when it's their turn, it's like tennis. They installed an Inti, so they have a way to deal with the border controls, but we do have an awfully strong card here. Gonna go take 1 billion credits. The gerbils? I don't play. Yo, this is a rush deck. We're rushing as hard as we fucking can. I don't know what you want from me. Check out Paddington 2. The Paddington movies rival the Babe movies. It's been a while since I've seen Babe, but admittedly, Paddington Bear I haven't read since I was a child. I don't remember it be that like full of narrative that I wanted to pursue it. How's it going? Welcome. I mean, you keep using the word rush. No, we're rushing. This is a rush deck. We're playing Outfit. They have 20 credits. We rezzed that. I'm going to go ahead and not res that. Seems like the better play. Look at us rushing. Look at us rushing this SSL. Look at us rush it. Quite. Look at us go. Rushing that SSL. Do you want a real rush list? I take offense to that. But yes, please. Rush deck playing mouseless? No, Steven, that's right. It's for Essentials. They're on like 2 or 3 copies of StimHack. They might be able to get in here. It'll be fine though. Yeah, rush deck without fast track is actually pretty rough, but we have 3 Rashida. We haven't drawn any Rashidas. Oh, they played Encore, but they did it wrong. Data Raven's actually really good against Encore. Maker's Eye? Oh, actually, we lose to this. Like, we can easily lose. There's like 300 agendas and 23 cards. Okay. Now they can't play Encore that easily if they want to clear the tag. Jailhouse Lock on the DB? Okay. That's a rush list? Wood? Nanotag breaks for 4. And a tag. Taxing ice over there. If we put another ice, though, it gets bad. Oh, 2 more ice. That's pretty fine. Wow. Oh, this turn. No. No thanks. Don't have to worry about clearing tag if they play Encore. Yeah, I think they might just play Encore, though. And then you're right, they don't have to clear the tag. Why would they... Jim, what are you doing over there? How'd you get over there? You're on the other side of my screen. Alright, they can play Encore. Okay, they can pay, what, 300 credits? What does Encore cost? 3? It costs 0. I've never seen this text before. Well, we know R&D is clear. We know HQ is clear. That Encore is not particularly good. Admittedly, for what it's worth, we can't punish 1 tag. I don't know where the agendas are. It's a legal deck, right? Like, we checked. So the next 2 cards aren't agendas. Oh, that would have been good with the other one. Gonna go ahead and advance this. If they Apocalypse us, I will shit. Yeah, it feels right. I want to see Steven's list. He's dripping left B. More spoilers. What spoilers? What? Oh, the movies. Yes. Look out, Andre's rushing. Hey, we're getting him. In 3 more turns, we'll draw an agenda, and you watch how we jam that one. Exclusive party for 5. That's tempo. I think I'm going to archive memories reversed accounts. We have a dedication. Anything else? Okay, that's what I should scroll up when they're doing the turn. Excuse me. Yes, thank you. Gonna go ahead and do this stupid play. We could also, like, in theory, do a reconstruction contract, because then we top deck a Beal, we win, or Atlas. Excuse me, but this just feels better. We got him. I was thinking the rankings are right. It's like the Benny version. Never. The next 1 card I think is still known, but they have another Maker's Eye in their deck. Comet coming out on the build script for a Diesel, 0 stack, 24 credits. Gamble coming in, probably for Levy next turn. I hope we top deck an agenda. Be important. But we're gonna go ahead and take all their money away from them because we don't know how to do anything else. This is like what we can take away 20. Seems good. I feel like you're not allowed to call rush decks when they have just a billion dingus kill cards. Legitimately, Steven, this is a rush deck. We're drawing terribly. Like, we've seen 3 agendas in the top plus half of our deck. Like, that's just kind of off curve. Yes. Could we leave it there? They'll spend more money resing it, running it, right? Yeah, we'll leave it there. They're gonna go for a single Maker's Eye and win. I don't remember what those things even look like. It's been such a long while. And at that turn, it wasn't a good turn to draw, I don't think, because we've already invested in this like 3-click archive memories. Yeah, just chill, just hang out. It's just freedom. Levy. Ooh, okay, so the next agenda is worth an extra agenda point. I don't know how many SSLs we're running. We're running all of them. This deck doesn't actually have that many agendas. It only has 10. Deuce is wild. They honestly might want to play that after. It clears a tag. It's pretty good. Yeah, they'll definitely just leave it. Now they have to spend all their money on this turn, but like they're singing a single card. It could be 4 agenda points though. That'd kind of be worst case scenario. They're also ending with a tag though. Rush. Yeah, actually I didn't realize the agenda suite was not rushy. Like the agenda suite admittedly is. Why do they trash that? Why do they trash that? It lets us draw into another card. I think that's wrong. Okay. Fuck your money. Fuck you. Die. Got him on the rush. Turn 18. Let's go. Yeah, they shouldn't. Yeah, it's a hard, right? Like, you don't want to run there. Turn 18. We're going to rush him. Rush him out. Turn 19. Turn. No, it'll be 18. Clear all your tags. Dude. Ah, fuck. We rushed him so good. Yeesh. Oh. Rushed him. Rushed him real good. Got him. 18 cards left. Yeah, they might as well have looked there. It wouldn't have worked out for them, but like, it wouldn't have worked out for us. It takes 3 years to win. Hey, you too. Excuse me. I don't know any Rush lyrics. I'm so sorry. All right, so we've learned nothing about nothing, but I do have a deck list in chat. Oh, actually, no, that's a link to Star Wars quotes, which has a time and a place. But Argish. Oh, it's mid-range Mati. Okay. Hold on.
Another one falls.
That's cool, huh? Are you running suggestions? What are you running? What? How's it going, Schnez? What are you running deck suggestions? We're trying to find a good deck because we have a store championship on Saturday. Yeah, this looks fine. I don't feel like this is a list you have to know to play. That's fun. That's actually really fun. Yeah, fuck it. This looks fun. Yeah, we can probably play that. We're Mati. We're good. It's a good deck. Whose deck is this? Where did this come from? Call Andre Tom Sawyer because he's by Rush. Hey, something YYZ. Hey, let's go. Rush quotes. I think YYZ is Rush, which is the Toronto airport, mind you. 2 NGOs. Oh, I shouldn't have said that out loud. This one. Whose deck is this? Mati Mukundo. Life improved. Alright. Arc Lockdown, one of. Hot Spice, Code Replicator, fun card. Fairchild 3s, IP Block, single of Sadaka, fun card. Sandstorm, really good card. 3 Thimble Rigs, hoping we don't see the Amakua. Because, yeah, that's really all into the Amakua. Which I've seen a lot of Amakua. Oh, Rob, it's your deck. Okay, cool. I think I've lost to this deck before. JHL, better than Seamus, I think. Admittedly, like 2 cards off. I don't know what half of that means. What do you mean? JHL better than Seamus. Like Seamus McLeod? McLeod? Seamus. Oh, don't do that. They'll know my deck list. Oh, CTC versus jogging. That's gonna be fun. I like decks with 3 times Thimble, 3 times IP block. Yeah, we're only on 3-to-1 ratio. Right, that's the good way to even that out. Bold move, putting the entire deck list into the room name. Yeah, it's probably actually like I don't know what happens when you write a room name that's like absurdly long. Wait, it does a wrap, or does it just cut off and like ellipsis? It's no Moby Dick. Can I actually copy Moby Dick into the room title? Of course that wasn't work. Can you just put it all on one page? No, you can't. I respect that. Comparing Argus recommends? Okay, hold on. Oh, Jailhouse and Seamus Modernism. You think Jailhouse is better than Seamus's? Because I've been playing Seamus's lately, if any, Argus. But I don't think Seamus's Modernism has like updated since Worlds. Cards used Argus. Okay, you're not working. That's fine. Deck lists. That's the only problem is like when we're playing without sound, as in right now, I can't tell when people enter the lobby, so I have to just like stay frosty. Right, like this one's really old. This is still from 2018. And your other one was Jailhouse? Okay, hold on. That's not right. That's still pretty old. Price tag is a bit interesting. Do you know what like I don't get? Chris Dyer, check his list. Okay. Okay, yo, check this out. I was looking at some cards for no reason. No spoilers on anything. Just literally no reason. But there's a lot of like there's a fair bit of like outfit decks that are going ahead and playing Snare. Right? Okay, so let's talk about Snare. Snare does 3 net damage and gives you a tag, which is fine. Like that's not bad. Having the net damage in your deck allows you to weaken them up. It softens them up so that they can so that it's easier to kill with a single copy of like high profile target. But check this out. This is Force Connection. And when this is accessed, if you pay Snare, it's Trace 7 for 2 tags. I think that's good. Like I'm aware that people are playing Misdirection and you can like tech to that a bit more in your deck if you want, but like if you pay Snare money on Force Connection, it's Trace 7 for 2 tags. Is that not really good? Why are we not playing this? All right, Jogging's posting Dyer's NGO Rashida. Nothing so far. It's also an upgrade. Yeah, totally. It's also an upgrade. Is it better than pricing if you put pricing money into its Trace 5 for 2? Yeah, that's pretty good. It's an upgrade and it works off of like Axis. Like it's not only installed. That's actually pretty good. Piox, how's it going? You still gotta be richer than them? Do you? Like people just fire fucking Snare out of nowhere, and I'm aware that like damage matters and those matchups better, but like that's still pretty good. And like we're talking about the outfit. I think we're gonna mulligan this hand. We're talking about the outfit. Like it's you have money. Oh, this has endless ULA in it. Why? Argus pricing, good click compression. That's true in Argus specifically, but with the outfit, I think I'd almost always rather play the one that does the trace. Actually, no. Bad Pub is really bad with the trace. Ignore me. Cabanessa. Don't know how to play around Cabanessa. You look as a replicator. Okay. T1 SSL? I don't think we can afford it. We straight up can't afford it. Oh, they played that for their click one? I don't think their money is going to be very good. It doesn't fire from archives, no. It does not, no. Whoa. We are out of my wheelhouse. I don't know what's happening. Oh, wait, that's wrong. Is that wrong? The other option is credit IPO. I like that one better. Let's score the SSL. We can't protect it. I don't know what blame it to you. Just watched a YouTube clip from Babe 2 and teared up. Oh. Compile? I'm just not going to install anything on that one. What's happening? One in 5. What's happening? I take a lot of time. No one will run the terminal SSL because it looks like a desperate NGO. I think you're right about that. I think I play when I play Glacier way too much like I'm playing safely, as opposed to playing aggressively. Now, they could compile this again. Diesel, drawing up. Again, they have a lot of run events. So you have compile, dirty laundry. That's largely it. A very slow card. I don't... Do we want to throw out a card here? Man, if that was an easy mark too, how good would we be? Especially when they're playing run events. I'm just gonna score this, I think. I think actually having the ability to preemptive is better than the third scarcity. Yeah, I think you're right about the worst case. Worst case, we just have money. Oh, also we just have money. I'm worried about R&D. Like, they're definitely on Maker's Eye. This one we can, like, let cool down. Sure gamble. They're up to 9. Big money. Again, those recurring credits. Play this click 1. So far gave them no advantage. Compile coming down. Make a run. First time you encounter a piece of rice during the run, you may search your stack for a heap for a program. But what about if we just don't res it? It's like a 1 credit inside job, I guess. But it's on a central server, so it's a bunch worse. Yeah, no res for sure. Then we have our ability on a remote too. They've already gone through 2 compiles, and that seems to be like the spiciest card in your deck. Compile's really good. You think you'd res it? I don't know if we need to. I want the Nancy on the remote. Like, their deck seems super nice. What the fuck is happening? That's so cool. That's dope. All right, so they installed the other one just to be like, fuck it, multi-threader for free to install this one. Okay. Huge fan. That's dope. This is the second week in a row we've seen somebody play Davis. So let's talk about this. Oh shit, we're fucked. Okay, so this one, the other one's actually really good because it breaks anything of 5 strength and higher, which is like a lot of our stuff. This one I don't think does anything. Like, I thought this one would also be Destroyer, but apparently not. I guess Destroyer needs to destroy things. So we're just gonna go ahead and build what we'd call a remote server. Oh, mandatory. Oh, very good. Yes, thank you. Oh, more money. Oh, please. New remote. It's just probably a bit safer in there, isn't it? Yeah, we're gonna rush it. We might actually just want to install advance to throw out a card. I think the preemptive action is not gonna be good. I think we're probably gonna win maybe before that matters. Last note on Babe 2. Last note, excuse me. Siskel said it was the best movie in 1998, and Ebert said it was the 7th best. Really? I remember as a kid thinking like, oh, sequel to Babe. Yeah, that's going to be art. I was a super pretentious kid, if it's not obvious. This combo though is like hella fun. That's the thing that like I'm a bit not happy about the Davis. Like, they're honestly not great. Like, it'd be so cool if they were like usable, but like weren't the most efficient, but like they legitimately struggled to deal with their ice suite. Do we feed them the Nancy? I feel like we just no, we don't need to. We don't need to. We could have fed them the Anansi. We don't need to. We're just gonna celebrity gift advance. What? Okay. You have made an interesting decision. I see you want your multi-threaded credits. Can they even? Yeah, so this is gonna be Agora, which breaks this for like 6. No, they can't. Oh, they can. No, they can't. Okay. Holy fuck! It's all agendas! Help! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really awkward. Nothing really matters. Oh fuck, we can lose to that. Oh, that's so bad. I guess we're just gonna go ahead and shuffle with preemptive. Thanks, preemptive. Draw 1 card? You may? No, thanks. Yikes. Time to actually rush. This is a rush deck. They have to take 3 credits. I mean, take the net damage. They didn't break all the subs. They're gonna continue with 0 credits? You die to a lot of things here. Oh, I thought that was a border control. This is fine. Oh yeah, no, this is fine. I think we're actually just gonna like straight up preemptive here. I don't want to draw that shit. This is a slow deck. We're playing slow. No need to res. Advance the Nisei? No, we don't have time for that shit. Nothing has changed between this turn and the last turn. Nothing has changed. We could have triple advanced that. Like, they can't steal that Nisei, and then we have a Nisei counter plus a border control. Like, a patrol. Is it control or patrol? Control. Like, I think they're fucked. Alright. They've dispelled a current. I think we will spitefully replay a current. Yeah, we actually should have triple advanced. It doesn't matter. Next turn, celebrity gift advance. And I have to run that server twice. Border control is a hell of a card. Don't let anybody tell you different. I see we have found the best deck. I would consider playing this. I don't think I'm anywhere near as good though as playing like Coyotes. I've played a hell of a lot of Esmari. I didn't want to see you to see me pouring water, excuse me. Nisei counter, border control, card and server 5. Do we actually have Philotic entanglements in this deck? Oh, we do. So this technically threatens game. It looks like they are not moving. Oh, there they go. Yeah, that's the intro splash, huh? So, okay, so I'm building a computer today. We're largely done. I have some problems. The power cables that go to the SSD are like too thick. There's no way to rearrange them where they are to like make them fit in. But that machine behind me is the machine the channel started on, and I think we're actually gonna lose a lot of the stuff on it. Ika hosted on the Anansi. Breaks it for 5, not the worst. I don't think it matters what we do. It did fully at this point, doesn't matter. Anyways, all that stuff like the intro, I don't have the files for that anymore. So like this intro, I don't have the sources to, so I'd have to rebuild it. which is, I think we just hedge fund. They're clearly not employee strike, right? They played a different current. I'll just put this on R&D, whatever. I don't think it matters. Hedge advance, prepare to win. Yeah, that was largely it. I just didn't know what to do the last click, and I think this one's probably one of the better options. Can't you just pull the hard drive? I can, but I'm worried because it's an old computer. I don't want some of the old computer touching the new computer. Maybe I sound a bit strange. But I think I'm just gonna nuke it. I actually think a lot of that stuff is on external hard drives though. I bought a new SSD. I bought a 500 gig SSD, and then I opened. Okay. I opened this one up, and there was 2 different SSDs in it. I had no idea. What are you doing? You have 3 credits. How are you gonna deal with this one? Double Nazi is a bear. Meh is correct. Yeah, this one's gonna be pretty expensive. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, that rushed out. Alright, it did what it said on the tin. Yeah, I don't understand what happened entirely. Hey, GG. That's actually a thing that you see pretty commonly in a lot of I don't know how long they've been playing the game or what kind of a Netrunner they prefer to play. But very often you'll see players that will play their deck, which is things like playing data folding like Cyberdelia, as opposed to playing the matchup, which is wait, this is a fast matchup. They're rushing this. So cards like Cyberdelia are not good. Data folding's not good. And they installed these turn 1, but these did not give enough value to install in this matchup, let alone the current. Maybe they need to just turn off the current. 2 of 3 MUUs. Jinteki's not doing well with Deva. Yeah, you're right. That's really fucked up. That's wild. You can also get enclosure for $15. Yeah, no, I have externals and they're USB powered, so or connected, so that's not gonna be an issue. I can always open that up, but this is not even an editing machine though, so that's all right. That's right. Public terminal was great for those 2 compiles that didn't install any programs. I'm assuming they have dirty laundry. I don't know what other run events. Maybe they're on Marathon. That technically gets value. Isn't Limerick Janet B? Limericks? I have no idea who either Janet B or Limericks is. Oh, Conduit, what's up? Hey, man. Conduit and I were playing some Apex Legends the other day. Alright, Chaos Theory. I think Conduit is coming to the Store Championship. I don't know. Limericks equals Janet. Okay. Public terminal is great. Yeah, excuse me. Gotta go ahead and try and do better there. I think we've done a fair bit worse. But fuck them. In the chat, this is a great hand. This is an NGO front, right? That's what NGO fronts look like. I don't know whether Matt's gonna think about that. Plan was to get a free Dava from the compile and then replace the multi-threader for free value. Yeah, I think that's right. But if we don't res, got him. You're right, that's actually really cool. Compile plus Dava is super sweet. Uh-oh, with SMC they might run. Damn, we got all those credits. I don't know what we do. How can we score an Issei? We can't score an Issei. It's a fucking endless ULA. It doesn't end the run. I can't celebrity gift. What do we do? How? Rob, type fast. Please, I need to do something. Just choose to do it. Rob, this one's on you. But why would we... I don't know how to play this game. Uh-oh, Rob says no. Yeah, we can't even res that. What are we doing? Did we really install that for no fucking reason? It's 11:30. What are they doing? Someone... I can't read. I can't see at this point. No, this is the ultimate bluff. 5 credits? That's a scary eyes. Oh, we're getting imped. That's pretty cool. I like imp and shaper. Scarcity getting imped. This makes no sense. Yes, but it's going to work. Oh, it's such a good play. Oh my god, we're so fucking good. Oh, I wasn't even stressed. I just didn't want to look at it for a while. Oh, emotions. Oh, it worked. Could have done the same play with 1 more credit. I think you're all just jealous. No, that was a terrible play. Leela, I think Leela, I'm fucking terrified of Leela. We just have to let this one fire. Actually, we know. We could have just like put a nuts. We could have just, they're on game point. We could just put a Nazi on here to keep it from the imp. Oh. 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 Look at that. Gee. Damn, they're good. Fuck. Damn. Did you forget your ID? No, I don't want to install my ID. What is this Sadaka gonna do? It's just gonna trash itself. It trashes itself. But you see R&D? I don't think that's worth it. Like, Shaper's gonna be playing Beth or like Pawn Shop or anything better than that. So I don't want to use Sadaka just to like, maybe they'll win on the R&D when we've seen 4 with 3 gems already. I don't know. Installing Yulo is to play around the imp. Maybe you should just play this, but in Paulina? No, come on. Because then it would be like the way that I play it. I'm so sorry for that if you have to watch that. At least it was short. This is the splash screen. Store Championship coming up on Saturday. It's like free installs of Mati without resing sometimes. I don't know. I don't know. I think they restricted Mati just because of... I've heard it was another reason. I don't know if it was that one. I just thought that that install like scared them. It's like, oh, well, that's clearly an NGO front because you only advance NGO front once. Play Argus. Oh, yeah, fuck, you're right. Yeah, hold on. I'm gonna leave this one. Give me that Chris Dyer list. I'm gonna copy paste that out of chat. Hold on. I don't know if I copy pasted the right one. Oh, I did not. How? Do you have it in form of JNet? Oh, okay. Thank you. Identical? Like straight identical or like pretty close? This is just like classic. Fuck. This is like classic Argus. There's no tricks here. Good thing I know how to play that a lot. Arlen, how's it going? I wanted to thank you for continuing to cover Netrunner. Just got into the last month with the purchase of full collection. Fuck yeah. How's it going? I've been binge watching your videos there. Awesome. Hey, really glad you like it. Where are you playing from? Also, like, super excited that you found a full collection. And thank you for the kind words. Let me tell you, we got new cards being spoiled on this channel next week, which I'm super excited for. Again, I can't stress as much. I'm really excited to reveal stuff next week, but they're wild. LA. Okay, cool. There's actually like a pretty good meta there. I don't know who's still playing. I assume a lot of people are still playing LA. Needs fast track 3 NGO. Hold on. We gotta do a. We have to do a. An audible. What's going on? No fast track? 3 NGOs? How are we gonna fit that in there? 3 price tag? What's going on? Jogging, what's up? How do we make those changes? What are we cutting? Got the last piece yesterday, Rain Reverie for 57 shipped from Australia. 57 US for Rain Reverie seems like pretty reasonable, all things considered. We have 3 price tag. We have no fast track. I think fast track is really good. You're right. Mouseless is a bit dubious. We're locked in. 3 MA7s, so 1 IPO. All right, we have a different list. We have that opening hostile. We have the Data Raven Horde and remote. We're gonna keep that. We could do a lot worse. Yeah, I have no idea how hard it is to find Rain Reverie. Drop 1 IPO for NGO. I think that's reasonable. That's what Loper said in his write-up too. He's like, hey, it's a cool bluff, but also is the same amount of money. Yeah, this is good enough. All right, 10 credits. They have a bad pub, or we have a bad pub. Audacity from hand. Not something we want to do right away. Generally does close the game off. That's a one-off in a lot of rush lists. It's something that they can always use an Atlas token on to close the game off. Jester says, I'm a Los Angelino. Hey, Ireland. In YouTube chat. Just said they got in. It's hard to say until I found that all I've been seeing is 120 on eBay. Fuck. Dirty Laundry coming out on HQ. So this does represent misdirection. Hardening news becomes a lot worse. Oh, Imp actually is pretty scary in this matchup. Hitting that price tag. 9 credits. Definitely want to ice up Centros. I think we want a Raven for the moat. It's pretty good. Mouse is tag tax. Mouse is a really taxing card for sure. Imp is an issue. Generally pretty scared to see that always playing as a Wayland. And there's the Beth, there's the Caddy. That's what I was telling you why we want the Sadaka around. But we got to go fast now. And fast we can go. That's an Atlas. They might actually go through the Raven for that Atlas. They might just want to res. That's the thing, is like this could be Archer, and losing an Imp is not that bad. They might want to let this one go. Ideally, we top jack an Archer and we jam it after we like advance this ones. Rush turn after? Yeah, I think so. But we have no fast tracks. I'm really hoping that they push on this one, because if they hit this one, it's really good for us. If they take the Raven tag, let alone, I don't think you let this. You actually can let this trace fire. I guess maybe not with Caddy, which is generally way too slow. Cash, they're on pawn shop. 7 credits. Chaos Theory's ability. 40 card deck. Ika getting thrown out too. Deals with the Raven. Deals with archers. Please an agenda. I think we can draw. Advanced install. I like how you can gain 5 if you want to. That'll hopefully get us what we need. Then we do double Raven remote. Let's go. Is Twit better to chat on? Actually, Arland, it's hard to say. I think actually there's largely more viewership on YouTube. I think chat is a bit more active on Twitch though. I have both up, obviously. It's really whatever you prefer. There's just different like communities. Some people are more used to using a certain website as opposed to, or like app as the others. But there's like some people that always are in Twitch. Some people that are always another one. Oh, this has the Econ Warfare. That's good. Agenda? It's a rush deck. YouTube has Zach Cavis though, and he's cool. Yeah, he is. He used to be on Twitch though as Zed Cavis. Zed Cavis. Twitch has been having issues loading lately for me. Oh fuck, Biox. Sorry to hear. Econ Warfare seems really important in against the misdirection, but maybe 2 is a bit too greedy. But we have like the combo. If they ever interact with us, like we basically wipe out 4 turns of Caddy. I think VODs are better on YouTube, so it definitely has a bigger audience in a late game. There's a misdirection. No way to deal with that, but this is still like a taxing ass server. Actually, Double Raven loses power against misdirection. Guys. What rush deck is this? You sure these are rush decks? Are these rush decks? Did Chris make a rush deck? They pawned an Aesop's misdirection. They have 2 clone chips. Don't have an arc lockdown to deal with that. Rush to install ice on a remote. Glacier Rush. We're rushing the glacier up real fast. IPO mouse and Geo fast track switch. You have it. Yeah, fast track would be really good here. There's some agendas in the deck. Honestly, not that many. I think there's only 11. 10. Taking the money, posturing to interact with us. That imp is still a bit scary. I guess the hard-hitting news is actually the worst hit. Dirty laundry. You have a Raven. You want to go through this one if you've laundried into it. You can probably trace it though. Like they have more money than us. And the bad pub. We're not going to boost. I think it just led to trace fire. Oh, they're actually Ika-ing it with a clone chip? That seems way more expensive. Like, look at this. They played a clone chip plus 5 credits? No. Yeah, 5 credits instead of paying trace 2? Because of the bad pub? I think that's strictly not right. It's the same game. He's about to bring back another reversed. I look every 30 seconds we're back to this. Yeah, this is how I play. This is how I play Wayland. It's fine. Foundry #1 hashtag. Armed gets you wins. R&D lock misdirection. I actually liked Armed Intimidation more than I thought I would. I think that's a really cool card. Ika has a good value with... No, actually doesn't. Alright, we can make them lose some money. I think we want to advance it. 4 for 4. 16 credit server. Fuck them. Value HHN. Oh yeah, that's true. We could have robbed 8 and HHN them, but like we're generally coming up about the same. I think the next turn we'll like advance this twice, maybe, or advance it once, double econ. We also could probably just like, our hand isn't that good. We could probably just like double advance this audacity it. For value. Value. Purge fire scanners. What did they trash? Oh, an HHN, okay. 3 econ warfare seems like a message as strong as this remote. Yeah, right? It does feel good when you say lose 12. Ooh. Ooh. I just got wet. Excuse me. Did you see Cyberpunk 2077 as a Netrunner class? Seems like in line with Wizards not renewing the license because they want to sell it. Actually, no. Not strictly like that, Arland. It's a bit more nuanced. So, Netrunner is originally from Cyberpunk. Right? Like, that was a class originally from Cyberpunk 2020, which the original Netrunner was based off of. Or not 2020, Cyberpunk 20, whatever it was. I know a lot of people think that, but like the big thing is that Cyberpunk 2077 has been in development for years. Long before this whole Wizards of the Coast thing. So if that happened, something must have changed somewhat recently. So I wouldn't say that 100%. That seems a bit far-fetched. I do see how it lines up. But yeah, look into it. So like, if you look at the inserts for Netrunner, they are always thanking a company called Talassen Games, because Talassen Games is who made the Cyberpunk role-playing game in which Netrunner was a class. And the original Cyberpunk game from the late 90s was based off of that. Okay, now they're getting the book. And they can't get their misdirection anymore. I guess we have no good way to punish misdirection. Anyways, so that being said, Netrunner is like borrowed from them. Specifically, an employee at CDPR said they had no idea. Oh, interesting. Okay, cool. So yeah, anyways, the point is like Netrunner and that has been together for like 25 years almost now. I don't think it would be I don't think it's a stretch. Like, I think it could be possible, but again, they've been working on this game for like a long time now, and it's going to be a couple more years before it comes out. So I just don't know about that. Don't you advance the Atlas there? Oh yeah, totally. What do we do? Click for credit? Yeah, that's wrong. Yeah, especially when we don't have the punishment here. Like, I think we might just rip up their board, but I don't think that's rushy enough. Hopefully we just top deck death, because they're not clearing any tags. And they, again, like they used the clone chip on this when they could have like clone chipped for misdirection. which is so much better in this matchup. But they used it to eco through a single Raven, which is not right. Lady Byron, how's it going? But this is Android Netrunner. This is Android Netrunner, you're right. I think we're just gonna try and win. Actually, this price tag is trash. We should have just either taken another credit or advanced it. This is Android Netrunner, but it's all based off of that. Did I overpay the trace? Are we really falling apart? Audacity score it? Oh yeah, our hand is trash. We could have Audacity scored it. Our hand is really garbage. But no, we can kill this turn. Don't worry, we got it. We'll kill this turn. We played into this. This is perfect. This is double click, so pulling the misdirection preempt. Oh, now we win. Check this shit out. This is magical. I've never used Audacity on click 2. Oh, feels good. Woo! Rush. That was a bit flashy. The Never section of circa 1980 RPG is quite the thing. I'm actually familiar with the RPG. Yeah, we could have done a last turn to get the token, but then they would have to like misdirection. This at least like they didn't realize that they had to do it right away. Calculated, totally calculated. And we did overpay on the trace. I think you're right. I think we boosted into a bait. See you on the Apex battlefields. It's currently 11:40. I haven't had dinner yet, so I'm gonna have dinner. I think I'm gonna to finish up my PC that I'm putting together. I think it's just missing. I need to move the SSDs. They're just not in the right spot. And then boot it and install Windows and do all that sort of stuff. So thank you so much for all those who dropping in. For you watching the VOD also. I don't shout that out enough. How's it going? For those we played games against, and most importantly, if you're in town Saturday at Laval BD Cosmos, come down. We have a store championship. Specifically, this store championship is pretty dope. I have a pack of official Magnum Opus cards. I had a second copy of them, and they're gonna be raffled away. So literally anyone can win them. Just have to show up. So that's pretty cool. But also, again, it is spoilers weeks for the stuff, so check out nisei.net to see some spoilers. And again, I'm super excited to reveal some cards. We got some cool cards for next week. Haven't seen the art yet. Like, I just have the text, so I'm like really stoked to see what they actually look like. BD Cosmos is going to be hosting regionals. I don't know. I'm assuming so, right? Like with Nisei, you can just, I don't know how Nisei decides who has regionals. Like, I think you can just do it. Which city? We're in Montreal, so Laval is just like the suburbs of Montreal. You can get there on the metro if you're in Montreal. But that's largely it. Good luck to everyone playing on Saturday. And we'll see you next week, hopefully with a video, and then we'll do a stream and we'll play some of the new cards. It'll be fun. And again, it's not just like there's a lot of other content creators and like Netrunner people that will get spoilers. So just like keep your nose to r/Netrunner if you care about spoilers. I don't know whether they're all gonna be compiled on nisei.net next week, but I'll actually post something onto here too as well. So if you're here, my video, I'll post it. That's largely it. I'm gonna go find food. I'm hungry. Cool. Take care of yourselves. Be good to one another and other abstractly positive things. My battery is low and it's getting dark. Cool. That's it. Ciao.